Folks, and welcome to A Tale of 12 Gems, our original D&D game. I am Joe Treff, your DM this evening, and many others, and joining me are my friends Matt, Vincent, Tina, Little Tina, Alana, Kara, and Hannah. And we're going to play D&D tonight. But before we do, a couple of quick announcements. First of all, happy birthday to Alana.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, just general congratulations to Alana, who's had a very exciting week.
Yeah.
Woo! We are going to be playing D&D, but the announcements that I have. We have a website, alberonrpg.com. You can see various bits of information about this campaign, which has been going technically since 2019. This is the third campaign in 10 overarching campaigns that tell a larger story across probably about 250 years. So check that out as it continues to unfold every Friday. On Thursdays, we play a Starfinder Cyberpunk adventure. We're using the second edition of the system, which is a little bit more streamlined. It has some really fun sort of nuances. It's a little bit easier than Starfinder 1E. It does have a little bit less equipment and stuff like that. So if you're running a vanilla game, it is a little bit more challenging, but luckily we're not doing that. So you can see that on Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. every single week. And both of these things re-air on Sundays on YouTube starting at noon, with this session following shortly after at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All of our old sessions are over on YouTube, so you can see this campaign, the previous two campaigns, you can see our previous Starfinder campaign. You can also see games run by many of the people around this table. Kara has run like 1 million anthologies now. We have our Cypher System anthology, Iron and Thorn. We have a Paranoia game. We have, Mapleberry Manor?
Into the Odd.
Into the Odd. We have Karen 2E, so all of that is over on YouTube. We also have Humblewood that was run by Hannah, a number of the Humblewood adventures that have been specially modified to allow some special people from the Alberon universe into them. So all of those over on YouTube. And finally, we have the last sessions before our summer break on August 23rd and 24th. After that, we are going to have 2 weeks off, and we'll be returning on August 13th and August 14th after this little beach vacation. And then we have Sirenscape, Monument Music, and Matthew to thank for the music. And finally, it is time for A Tale of 12 Gems.
Yay. Sneaky.
And to Kara with the recap.
Misfits. When last we met, we found ourselves underwater exploring the ruins of a certain tower belonging to a certain party member's god. Definitely 2 party members' god. It's fine. We began our exploration with a bang, as indeed we opened the door to find skeletons. A delightful array of former followers of Tyr that just happen to still be there. Hundreds of years later, everything's fine.
Minotaur.
After dispatching of these many skeletons with, fairly good success, it was okay. We kind of got them in a hallway and then just continued to stay in said hallway and use that as a bottleneck. And the casters did not get hit this time much. It was fine. And indeed, halfway through the combat, to our utter delight and relief, we have discovered that Emmy has indeed returned. We have a dedicated healer once more, because now we have 2 clerics back in our party.
Yay!
Clerics.
Yes.
As we made our way deeper into the tower, iconography of Tyr abounded, and signs that there once was more treasure present in said tower. And Tuli, with a wonderful check, was able to discover that this tower was looted not by hands, but by claws.
Snippy snips.
Snip, snap.
Snippity snip.
Damn.
What an intense sniff.
So
Well, they're
snippy.
big crabs.
Hey, okay, make it back. Make our way back now. We continued on into the tower before coming to a chamber with an altar to provide offerings to Tyr, which we are informed by our resident expert on Tyr rites and proceedings is the telling of deeds, bringing of balance and justice into the world. And so, with the fire of justice recently accomplished in his heart, our fiery wizard made his way to the offerings and began to tell the tale of how we liberated the Toadtriarch and her spawn from suffering, only to be instantly snatched up by the claws of greed. As indeed, we are beset by hashtag not Disney's crab, Bronzeback. A shiny crab for a shiny space. We had interesting tactics for this fight, as indeed our weakest character was snatched. Well, not our weakest. Our almost weakest character was snatched and grappled by a crushing claw. And
You're the weakest?
second weakest. And thinking on his not feet, he was in the air, decided that this crab is stupid. And if I just hide from him, it will be fine. And weirdly enough, rolled so well that he was hidden both from Crab and from the people who could help him.
And by crab.
Smoke bomb.
We proceed to throw everything we have at this crab as it either killed Grimgob and turned him into dust, or apparated Grimgob to another dimension. He was subsequently grappled and fired upon and smote upon the waters and had his bell rung many, many times. But inevitably, he was boiled alive in the water he swam in. And as we explored the ruins of this tower in the seafood boil water, gross if you have ever tasted it, we discovered that doors lay ahead to a spare reliquary, offering room, armory of sorts. Inside, many, many goodies. We have stuff now. And if you are in our Discord, you know how much stuff. But I don't want to say how much stuff, because I don't want it to get taken away.
That's private.
That's private stuff. We don't talk about our finances here. But we do talk about the marvelous mace that is now in the hands of our paladin, cleric of Tyr.
You're a cleric?
No, I'm
Because
the cleric.
surely,
You're the cleric on the paladin.
if a follower of Tyr takes things from a ruined temple, it's not looting.
It's honoring the gods.
As we escape through a window and try to avoid the creature in flight that dogged our steps before we entered the tower, we discover that it has taken flight. And, mounting our bog striders once more, we take off into the woods.
Sneakily.
Sneakily. Not well, though. An hour down the trail, we come across the sunken estate. And it seems that the sunken estate is not as abandoned as some of our party might have thought. I thought it would be abandoned. It's not. There's like a whole ass village there.
The muddiest.
Muddy estate, it might be sunken too. It could get muddy
Well,
in
it
a
is
swamp.
kind of sunken. There's a lot of sinkholes.
Anyway, as Thule moves forward to sneak/talk to people about how they might feel about visitors, because we desperately need a rest. And the rest of us just kind of investigate the new goodies that we got. This is where we begin our session, and hopefully Thule doesn't get stabbed again.
But, like, it might.
This thing, though.
Give me a moment.
Or he got seduced by vampires, Thule gets stabbed.
I don't even...
I love
Yes.
you like a brother.
So, Misfits.
I gotta speak.
With your 2.3k gold in inventory stored primarily in a single bag, we begin with your party on a hill.
Don't take it away, Joe.
We finally
You sit on this space, most of you, with the exception of Thule, who is now kind of quietly walking, not very quietly with their stealth check, but walking down this hill. You are all sitting up at the top, where there is still this copse of almost palm trees that surrounds you. This hill, sort of the lone place where grass sort of rises up out of the muck around you. Down the hill where Thule is kind of heading, it transitions again to mud, to stone, to twisted kind of mangrove trees nestled into the rocks. There are coconuts that kind of clatter together in the wind that blows through, and the sun is setting. Off and to the west, you can see that there is the beginnings of darkness now beginning to take over the edges of the storm clouds, because here it always rains. Thule, you begin to make your way down, finding that the grass makes it pretty easy to climb, and you can see on the outskirts of this little town, maybe 400 feet off as you get to the bottom of this space, clearing the tree line to a place where there are just like little stones, and you can see wildlife here. A badger just kind of makes its way by. You can hear it kind of grunt in the underbrush. There is a group of goblins forming up on the edge of this kind of village. Make a perception check, Thule.
That is dirty 20.
Most of these goblins look relatively new to you. They do not bear these sort of toad skins that you have seen, but not all. You do note that kind of clustered into maybe about a dozen goblins, there are 3 of these individuals who are not just Mireclaw pact goblins. You've seen one of them before. They're badly hurt. And the last time that your party had seen this one, Grimgob had shouted at them that the Mistridge Misfits were the ones who had done
Use our
this.
government name.
And you can see that they are kind of in this cluster of goblins right now. All these goblins armed. You can see carrying spears, carrying weapons, kind of bits of supplies. It looks like they're kind of amassing a force on the edge of town. Are you continuing to head towards them?
How far away are my friends?
You turn around right now, only like 30 feet kind of up the hill through this tree line, but ahead, there is like a pretty good amount of open ground that just is grass transitioning to mud.
So am I basically like on one side of a battlefield as they're forming a fucking wall against me?
Yeah, so if the camera were to zoom out, up and away over the tree line. You see just your party, a tiny little cluster on the hill, and then zooming out and out and out. It begins to
What are
show
they
parts
doing
of
over
this
there?
like estate where there are hundreds of goblins moving about the space in town, in little houses. You can see platforms that have been raised up into some of the roof structures that still rise out of the mud, where houses have been erected and like little families do things. A fire is beginning to be built in the sort of center of this, what was at one point a courtyard, now beginning to smolder and let off just smoke for the evening fire. This is like an entire village. But directly in front of you, yes, there is a force of about a dozen goblins.
Do any of the rest of us recognize the goblin?
At this
who's
distance, you're
rough?
seeing like movement, but as the sun is setting and everything, you're not really seeing details here. You can assume that they're goblins.
Am I close enough to communicate to my friends without...
Again, like 30 feet away. So you can just kind of...
Okay.
Turn around and walk back.
The guy... Well, it's uphill,
Mm.
right?
Oh,
That's the part that makes it...
It's not. It's maybe like a
I
20
was-
feet.
yeah.
distance.
Oh, okay. I thought I had to like slide
No,
down
no.
and like, okay.
There are parts of it that are a little steeper, but no,
Like-
it's not even really difficult.
Then I just turn back and be like,
Because like if Tula's looking distressed, Emmy's gonna like message what's going on.
At the base of this hill, there is like really thick underbrush, so like it's not the easiest to walk through, but it's not like
it's
challenging.
the Meyer claws. They came here. The one that Grimgob scared away.
Well, yeah, like they're in line with Gabranja. She's ahead of the person, so
What am I supposed to tell them now?
Julie kind of
This
slowly
is message,
creeps
right?
back.
So it's in your heads. Okay. Alright.
Emmy would replay this.
What?
Talkie
Did you
says-
say- Did you tell me what to say?
Wait, what? I let them live because you guys didn't want to kill everyone. What you mean?
If he's down there, we should probably go help,
I'm
right?
just kind of like,
We think Jig is up.
have they seen me
Fine.
yet? Or is it like...
With that
They're just
perception check,
prepping.
you can see this group like pulling on bags. They don't seem urgent, and nobody is like drawing swords or firing arrows at you.
They're just kind of prepping to maybe go on an expedition
Seems
or
like it.
like a watch.
They also may not see you.
Yeah, well, that's what I had asked, if it seemed like they'd seen
There is no
me yet.
urgency to them, and so
Yeah.
it doesn't seem as if they've seen.
So
you
yeah,
yet.
I'm just going to kind of stay non-discreet as we figure out what we're doing.
Are you
Make a
still
stealth
ahead
roll.
of us or are you with us?
I would
Maybe.
probably
Not
make...
just
Well,
echo.
I don't want to go back up and cause more of a scene by tripping up the hill versus just like sitting in the grass or laying down in the grass.
Try real hard to come up the hill normally.
Yeah, I
in
would
the
like
distance, maybe 400 feet away, because they're pretty far still from you. You can see them through the trees. It's getting a little darker, but you can also hear just barely voices, and the voices are picking up a little bit. You can see like most of the goblins have stopped. They're all turning, and they're looking at one of these goblins in particular. They stand maybe a little taller. They hold a spear, unlike the other ones. They seem to be kind of directing this group.
to... Was that the one that Grimgob had threatened
No.
directly? This is one that's like from the camp.
Seems so. And the one that Grimgob threatened is actually standing right next to this one.
Okay.
May have.
Wait, what was the threat that I threatened with?
You told him just to tell everybody. that
Tell
he
your
was the
friends,
misfit
it
nuker.
was us. We fucking killed
That's
everyone.
not a threat.
Can I just put it out there that is there a chance they're just going to go back to where we were? Maybe it's best if we just lay low. Maybe they'll go past us.
Why we not find way around?
to go to sleep?
Now we know there's...
Tuli, they are walking towards you now.
Oh, they're coming here.
They spread out into kind of like a line, many of them just kind of casually talking. The one with the spear does hold it in their hands, but not like menacing, like they're hunting for you. You can see like on their shoulder, the other hand on the shoulder of this Mireclaw packed goblin that Grimgob had sent packing. And they're kind of talking right now. In fact, as they get a little closer, Tuli, make a stealth check. But you can hear the one in the lead. Do you speak Goblin, Tuli?
What'd you get?
I'm about to.
What'd you get?
I got
This
it
is
good. I'm
important for Kara.
rolling. Fucking relax.
Joe, don't roll anything.
21.
21.
Are you gonna roll a perception check for them?
No.
Okay, never mind.
And I'm going to cast tongues.
So you're going to stealth check and then you're going to cast tongues.
Sorry, wait. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna
Is it
cast tongues and then stealth check if it. I don't
a
know.
verbal?
It's touch, so I'm just gonna cast it.
Okay. So you.
It's verbal.
Oh wait, it's verbal too. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say like.
Just hide.
So at this point, they're like coming. So you've kind of hidden. In Goblin, you can hear them kind of say something. I would say even without being able to cast tongues, you do hear da-da-da-da-da-da, Misfits. Da-da-da-da-da. And they turn around. They kind of point towards the hill where your entire party is like waiting now. They're still maybe like 100 feet away from you now, Tuli.
Is message still up?
It's a one, so like I have to initiate.
Okay.
They say something else in goblins. You can see a couple of them nod. And this line of goblins begins to move towards
I would
the
have
hill.
still cast, I think, tongues. If they're that far away, I would have cast it
Okay.
and then stealth.
No problem.
Are we like on the main road out of here, essentially? Like, is there a chance they're coming this way because this is like the path to leave the area?
Ralph, you look up at this
Yeah.
place. This is the lone place where grass grows to this ring of palm trees where coconuts grow. And you had heard from Grimgod, perhaps, I think it was, that these coconuts contain water that stays potable for a very long time. And goblins oftentimes gather these before they set out for journeys.
We're in the supply shed.
Where they,
And they are now heading there. Let me get a visual perspective for
Hey
you.
guys, should we hide on the rope?
Can we move the blind?
Did we what?
Should we hide on the rope?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Ralph will basically bring up that like they're probably coming here to collect.
Nora has cast rope trick.
Hey, where's Tuli?
Hiding in the grass in the basement.
We should
He
recollect our
probably
Tuli.
should come back.
Too late now.
They're kind of in between us.
They're not in between you,
Oh.
but they're close. If you go up this hill, they will almost certainly see you. Thank you. All right.
All right. So I am
Oh, wow.
effectively not moving up to where you guys are.
So, Tuli, you are somewhere in this tree line. The rest of your party is up here.
Okay, and they're coming from this way. Okay.
Pull up a combat cam. You can see this a little bit here, but you can see it in even greater detail at Alberon RPG
Yeah, that would
on
probably be like,
Instagram. You can see that badger is maybe 10, or somewhere within like 15 feet of that badger in that tree
I'd
line.
probably be like hiding in this like bush area
Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
You said here?
I was there.
Yeah, like hiding in the bushes there.
And we're
yeah.
like over here.
No, we're here.
Here.
But I'm just gonna
Here. With
leave
my
us in here
umbrella
if we're in the
acting
rope
as
trick.
camouflage, of course. Just
maybe
like fucking Sam and Frodo.
because we're in the rope trick, just pull the tray off. That way we're not like visible.
Hiding
So-
under the blanket.
Nora, you cast rope trick.
Yes.
Pulling out this rope, you kind of toss it up, and it just defies gravity up into the air. Are you all just kind of climbing up this space?
I'll help anybody
Yeah.
who needs help climbing before climbing up myself.
Yeah, it's
No
like the
problem.
shortest span possible to like actually make it up into the rope trick.
Does Tonky have to duck under to get it?
Yeah, Tonky can probably just like do like the poolside lift.
Rami, can they hear us when we're in here?
They cannot.
Some extra dimensional pocket.
So
If
here,
it's that
hear
close,
out
then
then.
Tonky would like.
But we can hear
lift
them, can't we?
people
Yeah, you
up.
can hear
Tuli, you
outside.
hear your group via message is going to go up into this rope trick. So you hide, you know that your party is hiding. And this group kind of gets up
We can
here.
see out of it. through,
The
like, a
goblin
window.
line closes to within 15 feet of you. You can see a goblin maybe 20 feet away, the rest of them kind of getting closer. And then one of their little beady eyes suddenly looks over directly at you. And then you've cast tongues, correct?
Yes.
You hear them, they kind of turn and they whisper, I see a badger. And they point. They begin to move, and in that moment, this badger kind of bolts up the hill. The goblins give chase.
Right towards my friend.
Give me 1 second here.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this a European badger or an American badger?
This is a European
No,
badger.
European swallow.
Actually,
They're much nicer.
it's a Mythalstrean badger. Because we're
It's a
in
basin
Mythalstrean.
I
badger.
guess.
It's an Obra badger. Oh no, badger!
An badger. We love that.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, this puts me in a spot.
So
It puts you in a spot, certainly.
I feel like you put you in the spot.
We kind of put him in the spot a
You
little
guys
bit.
put me in the spot. You can't blame me for everything, Grimgob!
I can try.
That you will.
Dang.
I didn't make you go forward and stay forward.
And stay forward. That's
Well-
the part.
They rush forwards, Thule, and you can see this badger just darts into this kind of stony hollow. There is just a very shallow cave, but it is cornered, and you can hear it just sort of hiss. These goblins now have formed almost a ring around it. There is no escape for this animal. Are you doing anything to intervene?
I might.
Oh no! Dangling the possibility of the dead
You can
animal in front
hear
of Tulu.
this goblin with the spear point it towards the stone hollow, and he turns to the goblin that Grimgob had actually sent packing, and they say, Gorgimon, now is the time for your redemption. Fetch us this meat, and we'll eat well on the way to reclaiming your home.
There it is.
Everything needs to eat.
You could see this goblin, this Myreclaw-packed goblin kind of, okay. They take this little short sword and they shuffle closer to the
I'm
badger.
gonna step out.
The 5 of us are just
Really?
inside the rope trick being like, no.
Oh, he's definitely going out there. We should get ready.
You step out. Excuse me. Shink, 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 shink. Swords drawn, a spear drawn. This person swirls the spear around.
I'm going to say,
This is so wild.
that's not meat for eating, and I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
You're going to cast Calm Emotions?
Yeah, in a circle on
Phenomenal. Okay. So,
boop.
give me
On
one
the
second.
circle.
There's more over here, just
Yeah.
to make sure you're aware.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You got any
So-
more spell slots?
Cast Calm Emotion.
Can I ready an actions?
Hang on one sec.
Yeah.
There's a couple things going on here.
Yeah,
So,
we have a couple things.
Calm Emotion is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9, I believe.
Plus their, well, it's 8 plus their leader. So what kind of save is that?
I believe.
20s already.
Oh, whoops,
Save against eligible damage, I believe.
it is a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Okay. So first,
They can choose to fail if they wish.
they're not going to. Let me roll for all my normal ass goblins first. So that's going to be.
No, why'd you say that?
Well, because there's the
What's an
the
ass
leader.
goblin?
We're about to find out.
No one wants
So
to find out who the
charisma
ass goblin
save,
is.
one is a natural 20,
Oh no.
then an 18,
No.
then a 12, and a 10. So 2 fail from the first. And then from the next group, that's going to be an 18, a 19, a 13, and another natural 20.
Wow.
That is going to be 3
I
fails
told
out
you,
of 8.
Talon, last night.
3 fails
Fuck.
out of 8. You can see the one who is the Myreclaw pack just goes, oh yeah, no, of course. And then turns back, but then the one with the spear says, you idiot! Kill him! And I need you to roll for initiative, Thule. And actually, just everybody else. Is what
Yeah. Might as well just have
Can
us all
I have-
roll.
What was your ready to action?
My ready to action is that if one goblin turns hostile toward Thule, to jump down and make an intimidation check against the group to try to pull aggro.
I would say you can certainly jump down. I don't think you can jump down and then make from like 45 feet through the trees an intimidation check on the
Okay,
group down
to
there.
just jump down then.
But definitely, you can put yourself on the top of the hill. You drop at the bottom of this, and everybody can go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taunted.
The Badger Gambit. I knew it'd work.
Yeah, you're really.
That was
Yeah.
You're really.
masterfully
That
done.
was just
We were-
as cruel as the rock.
That's what we were
natural
just
20?
saying.
Anybody natural 20? Okay, 25 to 20.
Billy and the Just a Rock is also.
Ooh, we like this.
No.
20 to 15.
I got a 16.
Or Minka on any rock.
16 for Thule.
So which ones did fail?
Give me 1 second
Okay,
and I'll
yeah,
get
yeah.
back to that. 15 to 10.
13.
10.
13 for
I'm still too high in the initiative order. I don't like
what was yours?
10.
10 for Nora. 10 to 5.
The rings.
7.
7
12.
for Honky. 12, which is not between 10 and 5 for Grimgod.
5.
Sorry, everyone else was talking, so I didn't want to
No
shout
worries,
more
I
numbers
appreciate
at you.
that. And then I'm just missing Ralph.
5.
5 for Ralph. So the way that this works out, the Goblin Assault group will be starting us off at a 21,
I don't need
followed
the
by
alert.
Thule
Do I
at
need
a
the
16,
alert?
followed by Emmy, then Grimgob, then Nora, then Tonki, and then Ralph. So give me 1 second. I couldn't have
bad.
dreamed of a better starting position here.
Bad.
You're the
And
best.
I'm not sure where the rest of the magical effect rings are. There's only one in there right now.
So confident are they in their positioning here. Sorry. It is going to be
Good.
I'm probably
this
gonna go
guy,
down.
this guy, and this guy. These three are calm emotion.
Here, you want to put these on?
Um,
Because I didn't quite catch
yeah.
that.
Bump, bump, bump.
Okay. They're indifferent towards me and the badger and anyone else in the group.
Phenomenal. They all just stand there.
Until the spell probably gets knocked out of me.
Well, it's probably gonna give you a bunch of hits. Oh my god.
Where was the badger in
20,
the...
30, 30. Your saving grace here is that a number of them were flanking the badger.
Where is the badger?
Right outside of the circle on
Right
the
there?
base of the building.
Okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
Tuli,
At the very least.
Like,
you're taking only 3 attacks from goblins at base contact, and then we'll get to range. So first, these goblin fighters whip out these little short swords, and in a very disciplined manner, they all strike at the same time.
damn.
That is a natural 20.
I'm gonna probably. Yeah, I'm probably gonna counter that.
What are you doing?
Actually, no, I can't. Never mind.
Natural 20, 21, and a 21. So that is
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go down.
3 hits. The natural 20 is going to be only 6 points of piercing damage. The second one is going to be 6 points of piercing damage as well.
It counts.
And then the final hit is 4 points of piercing damage.
Looking pretty hurt.
These goblins attack with these short swords, almost like a lion coming at you. And then from the other side, they just unleash these. Oh, you know what? They're just going to unleash a torrent of short bow shots. And Tuli,
Tuli.
that is 1, 2, 3. That's only gonna be 4.
That's too late.
I don't have as many points.
So what if we just let
So
it go
Tuli,
down?
does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Does a
Cool.
13 hit?
Yes.
Ooh, that is unfortunate.
Tuli.
You are pin-cushioned. You take minimum damage from the first at 3 points of damage.
I am down.
Ooh, unfortunate.
As a
So-
reminder to all in the rope trick, spells cannot enter in nor out. You
Yep.
must leave to cast a spell.
All
The
right.
other
Hey, guys,
two,
you
instead
did
of
it.
attacking,
these guns.
are going to jump in and they're going to start dragging Tuli's body.
Oh no!
Well, there we go. We couldn't have stayed in the rope trick.
Now, does this spell continue? Do they? continue to
No,
be-
the spell.
Concentration?
I'm unconscious. Yeah.
Okay. And so these 3 are going to turn and rush towards the badger.
No, the badger.
They got double meat now. I've got you and the badger.
That's true. Thank you.
Damn.
Become a rescue mission.
I'm gamey.
Yeah, but if you were trying to make them not want to eat the badger, congratulations.
And
I guess that's
You're a
true.
bigger prize.
you drop down from this kind of rope trick. They attack Tuli, and you can see the one that is holding this spear looks up through the trees, through everything, and they seem to have a sense that there is something else that lurks beyond. As an action, they're going to make a perception check.
Will they see the giant beefy
I'm not
woman?
trying to hide. I was trying to
With a
draw their attention.
23, you can
Yes.
see they point this spear at you, and then you watch as their entire skin suddenly dews with this condensation, and they into mud. They just disappear, and then they reappear 30 feet closer to you, which I believe this is the grossest Misty step.
I was gonna say, is this muddy step?
Muddy step.
Nice. Well done.
I think I called it silt step, but I really wish I had done that.
Muddy
instead.
Muddy step is so much better.
Yeah, we're gonna call it that now.
No offense.
Wait, no, it's great. That is the action. That is the bonus action. That is all that they can do in this moment. That is all my goblins. Tuli, death saving throws, please.
Oh hell yeah!
As you are like fading and going in and out from black and white, you feel yourself being
All right,
dragged
first
through
one's
the
a success.
underbrush.
That's some
Cool.
Just barely.
That is your turn, Tuli. That brings us to Emmy.
How high up is the rope?
Oh.
trick?
Oh, I think I'm ahead of it.
How high up is the road
Oh,
trip?
Yeah. What?
5 feet?
Yeah,
High
it was
as
like
a
whatever the
road to-
minimum
Cool.
height.
Yeah.
Jump out. Is this difficult terrain
5
down
feet
the
is
hill?
You can get down the hill, no problem. The problem will be going back up across those rocks, or going through this underbrush is difficult terrain.
Actually, I don't think I need to. I'm just gonna jump down next to Tonky. And we will healing word at second level.
Okay, so Tonki, you fireman down this rope trick. Emmy, you fireman down this rope trick right after hurling a healing word across this battlefield and into Tuli's near lifeless form.
For maximum healing. Hold on, that is
That's unfortunate.
16.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty much back to where I was.
Here, it's about 6 o'clock at night. The sun is beginning to set. There is storm clouds overhead, and so pretty dark here. This healing light surges through the forest. And if there was any doubt that there were other people in this woods, there is no longer any doubt. You see all the goblins, their ears go back. They kind of squint their eyes against the light. You imagine there is war cries coming soon. Anything else, Emmy?
You know, since we've already given up our position, we're gonna guiding blast.
Which person?
All of them.
Yes.
We're aiming for the ones who currently are holding Tuli.
Okay.
Am I prone, technically?
Yes.
Please continue to play dead. Nora desperately wishes.
Natural 20 for the first one.
Very nice.
I was about to ask if we should be switching to non-lethal, but
Nope.
too late.
26 for the second one.
26 is a hit. So those are both hits. Go ahead and roll the crit first.
Can't really pull punches of spells.
4. 16 force damage.
Damn.
And then the other one is 3.
So this guiding bolt just through the space,
Duality of dice.
following the healing energy that brings Tuli back. Tuli, as you open your eyes, you see this goblin look down, and in goblin they just say, "He's waking up!" Shink, he draws a dagger just to like slit your throat, and then there is this of this holy light that just rolls over him. He's like burning now with this holy light. That 16 points of damage, you can see his arms blackening, the skin peeling away from bone. He sinks down to one knee, like screaming, and then the oxygen runs out. He's still alive, but badly hurt.
From up inside the rope trick, Nora's just like, again, I don't think that's how guiding bolt's supposed to work.
Anything else, Emmy?
That is all I can do, so I'm going to kind of position myself behind Tonki. So
Fantastic.
I'm
You
not
have painted a huge target on your back. That brings us to Grimgob.
All right, to those in the circle, we said, you know, Tuli did a pretty good job of gathering together. Ralph, I think I'm gonna need you to pick him back up again. He's gonna leave the circle and activate his Hellfire rings and cast Fireball.
You could kill him.
Phenomenal.
like you could kill
Okay.
him, kill him.
Good.
Don't I have to do like twice his max HP damage? To
I can
kill him?
take
Yeah.
it. I can fucking take
But
it.
you still could definitely, the math is definitely
The
there
math
to kill
is
them.
there.
I can take it.
Max for a
Hey, it'll be
8d6 is
great
48.
character development if you.
So the
kill
math is not
your
there?
What is your max HP? It's
What's your
22,
max
right?
HP?
30.
30. Okay, so
All
yeah,
right.
just barely. Unless you crit.
You could
Wait.
I'm sure that this
Hey,
won't
just don't get
damage the
critted.
already
It's
tense
fine.
relationship
All right.
between these two characters.
I am doing this to save the badger. I'm.
Do you yell
So-
that out just to make sure Tuli knows?
I mean, that's a good point. Totally, I'll save that badger.
What? I didn't hear you. The
Witness
other goblin
me.
was talking to me.
I'll put it right here.
He can't hear him over. He can't hear
So
him over
all of
death
this-
throes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Everyone there needs to make
He's
a
waking up.
dexterity saving throw.
Myself included.
Yes.
We're gonna have
As a reaction, as you
Oh.
do this.
we're gonna have this guy roll an 8 on his dex save.
Okay. So hang on. Let me roll some dex saves here.
Can
Yeah,
I,
it's a
can I take some
modifier,
of
but
these?
the dice is
Yeah.
the dice is 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
No, I'll just roll this twice.
Oh my god. You can. Oh my god.
What do you need? 6s?
Yeah, but I'll just roll this twice.
I am out
5
of
at a time.
points.
All right.
11.
Tuli's never been killed by Grimmy, but for Tonki, this is just Tuesday.
Fully killed?
We have a natural 20. We have a. What kind of save is this? Dex?
Is it at disadvantage?
We have an
because I'm
18.
No,
Glad I spent
It's
the
not.
second bonus spell slot for this.
I know, I'm sorry. That's
Isn't
why when you said max, I was
Grimgrab,
like,
is an
that's
18 a save?
unfortunate.
18.
What is the save you said?
This is a dex, right?
Dex, yeah.
15?
That is a pass. That's a meets it
Okay.
beats it.
Okay, so then from the first 5, 2 fail. From the second 5, This includes the one that, actually, I'll do the one very last that is yours. This is terrible. I think 4 out of those 5 fail, so that's 7 total. And then the one that is -8 for you.
Not -8. It's 8. He rolled an 8, and then he adds his modifier.
For
You
what?
Portent.
For portent, got you.
That's why I was like, don't roll!
Okay, so a 4.
Minus.
That's pretty rough.
It's not a minus.
So
No,
7 of these goblins fail.
Oh, that's
-4 for
unfortunate.
dex.
Yes.
It's rough.
So go ahead and roll damage for that.
So I did, and I rolled 24, and I think 3 of them were 1s. I rolled them twice, but I rolled 3 1s.
Okay.
So I also rolled damage for that,
Okay.
but it's 24 for the failures,
Very,
and
very nice.
12.
12 for the
for the
successes.
successes. And then I rolled really
I'm gonna
poor on the
stick
damage to the
on-
goblins, and then really well for the rings. I rolled 16 for
Ouch.
myself.
Are you alive?
That's tough.
so what happens, Joe?
I think you
These
deserve
rings,
it, honestly.
As you lift them up over
It
your
makes more
head, you
sense
can
if
feel
they're-
magic, unlike any magic that you have ever felt, pulled into your form. Your tiny goblin body vibrates in this moment, almost overwhelmed by the power, but Grimgob, it also feels good. And you thrust these rings forwards, almost punching the air, and there is an explosion of fire that immolates the air, burns a hole through the canopy of jungle, and then just strikes, exploding and erupting around. If Emmy's guiding bolt was like a small mote of light, this makes daytime in the darkness here. And as you do this, almost half of these goblins are just incinerated outright.
I'm resistant, so there's only 6.
Oh, nice.
Calculated.
The one that grabbed
I'm a team.
Grimgob.
Now alone in
Okay,
the
well,
road
that's-
trick, Nora just
that's
looks
barely
over
enough
at
to be
Ralph and is
upset
like,
about.
this is why we don't
Yeah,
wear
that
cursed
was
items.
equivalent
this
to the other
huge-
goblins. And
Of fire that just erupts out of the space. You can hear at the bottom of the hill the sounds of goblin voices just shouting and like crying. You can just hear my leg, and then like just dragging themselves through the underbrush. One goblin is like pinwheeling their arms on
warm
fire
now.
like a stuntman. It is a tremendous scene of destruction here. And
Just laying in
Grimgob,
the middle
you
of it.
basically ignite into fire as these
down
bands
again?
tighten
Oh,
around your
probably.
wrists and just
We'll
send
just
this
lay in
burning, ricocheting back along your body. Are you still up?
I'm still up, and
Fantastic.
Grimgar louds. I'm gonna do it, but he louds a very loud fuck.
Fuck!
It just echoes through the trees
Is it in
here.
Goblin or Common? Do you
Goblin.
I was gonna say, which language do you
For
curse in?
what it's worth, with that, birds kind of depart from the canopy. And beyond this place, any hope that you had of keeping this small battle contained and away from the larger village, certainly not going to happen now. This entire group is going to be on high alert for the foreseeable future.
Oh, cool.
But in this moment, you have incinerated about half these goblins. Anything else, Grimgob?
No.
Okay.
That'll be it for me for today.
That brings us to Nora.
Donkey.
Grimgob, Nora, Tonki is what I
Because you-
have.
I had a 7.
Oh, you had a 7. You have a 0 to your initiative. That's your proficiency. Never mind. Nora's first.
Nora's first. All right.
Oh, you looked at my 7 and thought it was a 10.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. A little less ready. But question about rope trick.
Sure.
If I cancel rope trick while we are inside it, do we drop down?
I believe you are shunted out, yes.
Okay. Is it
Eat it out.
Yeah, but like, pew! Or
yeah, like do we just like drop the 5 feet, or is this destructive?
I believe you just dropped the 5 feet.
All right, we're gonna drop.
Okay.
We're gonna save some movement for ourselves and
No.
just go bloop.
Drop it like it's hot.
We have dropped like it's hot. Is everything on fire?
Pretty much.
On the bottom of the hill, yes, but for where you drop, nothing's on fire.
Cool. I was mostly concerned about if webs would just be on fire, and I guess they will be.
Yeah.
Cool. We don't have many spell slots left because this is our 3rd combat today. So we're just gonna go with a good old. You know what? Let's put out some of the fire.
be grateful we're not doing 6 to 8 encounters a day.
Okay. Always and every day. let's see. Of the ones that are still up, let's go with this guy for a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, the lone one still holding on to Thule. You can see their entire armor just on fire, their face blackening with this char, still trying to like drag Thule away.
We're going to cast Frostbite and put out the fire.
Okay, that's a dex save?
It's a con save.
Con save. That's pretty good for this guy. That is going to be a 16.
That does save.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
And we're just going to look at the surrounding area because we have no bonus action spells and say, well, shit.
You drop down. It still echoes in the sort of aftermath of the loud fuck that just emanates across the canopy from Grimgob. But you all swear at the top of the hill. You all pop out from this rope trick spell now. That is your turn, Nora. That brings us to Tonk.
All right. Tonki's gonna hop down so that she's standing next to the. Oh no! Oh god!
Just kick Grimgob straight down the hill.
Tonki's
Picks up the
force
earth
is so
mass
great that
and
she just
throws it.
continues to like cause dramatic devastation to the jungle as she moves through.
I jump down next to the main guy and I give him a big hug.
It'll be okay.
So that's a grapple check.
Absolutely.
We're the Misfits and we're here to
That is a
save
natural
you.
20.
I got a 28.
This is athletics. That is a 25. And so
Wow.
still, even with this natural 20,
It's a strong
you
boy.
grapple this
Let me put that
individual.
under my-
You hold them tight, the spear almost kind of pulled into their own body.
Cool. And then I punch him.
Make your attack roll.
17.
With a 17, that would hit, but still, grasp as they are, they twist the spear and they parry, adding 3 to their AC and blocking that attack.
Fancy.
All right. And then let's see. How much movement was it to get down there? 5 feet?
Yeah, 5 feet.
All right. I'm just gonna. And is he small? I imagine.
He is small.
Oh, but I'm medium right now, so I'm just gonna walk him over this way.
So you grab him in your arms, you just punch him in the face once, punch him in the face twice, as you just drag him across this ground. He's large for a goblin, kind of heavy in this kind of armor, holding the spear, much more durable than you're used to. Kind of reminds you of wrestling with Arlie a little bit. Anything else, Tonki?
Damn.
Why you
Pepper
remind
slash.
me of me, bully?
That brings us to Ralph.
That was so gregarious.
Well, seeing that the potential to allow people just to walk past us is long gone, and seeing Grimgob very crispy next to us.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, Lord.
This hill is really rough.
It's a tough one.
We have chosen it to die on.
Yes.
I'll walk down the hill a little bit to create a forward guard against the casters here.
Okay.
This is all on fire currently.
Everything just burning. This hill, the trees, the underbrush, like smoldering away.
Everything's on fire.
Okay. First, she will. First, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the one that is currently holding Thule still.
Okay. So Toll the Dead, that is a con save.
Con save, please.
They are going to get a 15.
That is a meets it, beats it.
Very nice.
So that is a nothing. But what she will do as well is with her bonus action, cast a first level healing word on Thule. And the healing words will be get up.
So you shout this get up across the field through the smoldering fire. Yet again, Tulip, you are drawn back into consciousness. This goblin kind of holding you by your shoulder. They dodge to the left, this frostbolt or frostbite going over their shoulder. They dodge to the right, this bell ringing where their head just was. They still continue to try to drag you back.
So that was like 5, 10. I'll get within melee range of these jerks. Am I on fire by coming down here?
You're stepping into the fire. So yeah, if you end your turn there, you'll take a little bit of fire damage.
Yeah, well, they turn down there.
No
I just
problem.
want to basically physically threaten them.
You step into this fire, and it's hotter than it looked. It ignites. That's 5 points of fire damage as you step into this space.
Halved.
Oh,
Halved.
I'm resistant.
There you go to 2.
You see, no one but Nora sees a slight falter in her steps as she goes down.
You draw back for just a moment, but then you step forwards anyways. You end your turn in the fire, Ralph. That brings us to the top of the round to these goblins. So these goblins take a little bit of damage at the start of their turn, which is not good news for them. They take 5 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
It's fucking hot down here.
So you can see now the one that was holding onto Thule just lets go completely. They're going to turn around and they're going to attack Ralph more out of desperation than any real aggression.
I'm sorry, it's not aggression because they just saw a woman walk, like, in armor, walk through the flames.
Okay.
Yeah. A
Julie,
tall
you're still
horned
up.
woman is now.
Yeah.
Some metal music playing in the background.
So this person, they are going to close, kind of swarming in from the underbrush through the fire. You can see 2 of
In
them
the flames.
scream. The ones who are on fire, their skin peeling away from their bodies, but they're going to attack Ralph. Ralph, the first attack is going to be a 18 to hit.
Hold on. It hits pizza.
Okay. The short sword deals 5 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay.
The second one swings this blow, but they can barely swing. Their arm actually cracks off as they do so, dropping this weapon. They have almost no health left. They're not even screaming, just kind of collapsing down to their knees. Badly hurt are those goblins. The one that is not on fire will get an attack against you. That is a 15, which is a miss.
Yep.
So just protecting Thule, kind of holding off one half of the goblins, but 2 sneak in, and Thule, they're going to attack you. The first one is going to be a 12 to hit.
Pizza.
Pizza. Okay. That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
I just healed that.
Still up.
Still up.
The second one attacks, and that is going to be a 20 to hit.
Oh, that one doesn't hit.
That is going to be 3 points of piercing damage.
We use golf rules here.
And so as you are drawn back, you can hear one of the goblins shout, "Why won't he die?" And they just continue to just stab and slash and stab. You pull your umbrella. They're so small are these weapons that you can use the umbrella almost as like a shield to hold them off. But that is all of those goblins. That brings us to the one that is grappled by you, Tonki. So
Wonky.
Tonki, they are going to, in your arm, suddenly your clothing just becomes completely saturated through, and they just into mud and just sink through all of you. They're just going to reappear, and actually, you're pretty big. They're not going to immediately re-engage you. You know what?
So they have some level of self-preservation.
Yeah, pick on someone your own size.
They're going to appear on the hill. I can't get them both there, but right behind Grimgob. And Grimgob, all of a sudden, there is just this tang of ozone and this crack of humidity and mud that splatters against your robes. And this individual just appears directly in front of you. You can see around this spear that they swing end over end, there is just this coating of mud that glows with this dark energy. And they are going to take a multi-attack against you. Their bonded spear. First, Grimgob.
Does that spear look familiar, now that you say that?
Give me 1 second. That is a 20 to hit.
That does hit.
So they swing the spear with only one hand, but it cuts deep, Grimgob. You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And as that hits, the mud just erupts off in a thunderous blow, and you take an additional 9 points of thunder damage.
Oh, I'm down.
You are just into the ground with that strike. They wheel this around, and Emmy, you stand next to them. That second attack is going to you. And you are going to not get hit with a 10, I believe. And so just whooshes over top. But that is their bonus action and their action. That is all that they can do. That brings us to Thule.
All right. So I am currently prone. All of these guys are not affected by anything other than like
Two of these guys are so on fire that they're not even screaming anymore. They're still moving.
Do I still take damage at the start of my turn?
Yes, you do. Sorry.
That's not from me. I guess that's from the environment. So that's up to Joe.
You take 1 point of fire damage. You still up?
I'm still up.
There we go.
I'm still up. All right. Let me see. Didn't think I was gonna be up.
You got
this
pretty
right
lucky
here
on
to
the
show what's on
damage rolls.
fire and what's not.
Okay, cool. In that case, I think I'm wondering if I should do this or not. No, I'm not gonna do this. Tried and true, I guess I'm gonna just use Nathair's Mischief.
Okay. In this
And I'm gonna get out of this fucking fire.
huge ring
Well,
of fire, you just
make
kind
my
of
way out.
roll away from these goblins. Are you doing anything to prevent attacks of opportunity?
I'm gonna cast Nathair's Mischief first
Okay.
so that its effect takes hold.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your d4.
Watch it be molasses as you try to get away.
No.
No, I don't think it is.
What is it?
It is hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Number 1, each creature in a cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by me.
No.
Phenomenal.
Until the end of my turn. No, it's the knee area.
Damn, wisdom saves?
Yes.
How's a 15?
15, I believe, is a beat.
So that means 2 succeed and 2 are going to fail. As I imagine an 8 and a 6 will fail.
An 8 and a 6 do fail.
You see the 2 remaining individuals, one of whom is like a Mireclaw packed individual. The one actually that Grimgob had sent packing, they are almost dead. Their skin blackened and charred. They also, as they are hit with this Nathair's Mischief, suddenly, even though they are on fire, you can see for just a moment as they sniff this apple pie, slightly over the smell of their own crisping skin.
So I was here. Which of the
Yes.
ones got charmed?
The one that is closest to me and the one in the yellow hood. So you would provoke 1 attack of opportunities.
Okay. I'm going to get up as half my movement.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move the, I believe, 15 feet that I have left.
Alrighty. They swing the short sword at you. That is a natural 20.
Oh my god! Why?
It's like the 5th one today.
Silver barbs.
Okay.
I
There
told
you go.
this
What
is
is the range on
exactly.
silver
I
barbs?
said it last
I
night,
believe it's
Talon.
6 feet.
60 feet, yeah.
60 feet. Fantastic. That is, what am I even rolling for now?
Attack.
Attack. That is going to be a 9 to hit.
Oh, that misses. Thank
Very
God.
nice. So you skirt out of the way to the very edge of this square of apple pie smelling space. You blow furiously on this ribbon. There's like blood streaking down it now, kind of coming out of your mouth. You have died and come back 3 times. You are slightly
Only a
on
little
fire
bit.
still, like just embers on your cloak. Anything
It'll
else,
happen in,
Thule?
like 12 seconds, so I'm pretty much fine.
Anything else, Thule?
I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can do, so I am done.
That brings us to Emmy. This goblin holds a spear, points it directly at you. You can see there is just moisture and mud that seems to almost coalesce out of the air along its blade. Their attention entirely focused on you now.
Well, yay. And with that yay, that'll be healing word for Tooling.
Yay.
Thule?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn!
You know what you did.
Are you sure? Okay.
You want me to take it back?
No, it's fine. I
8.
just I have some.
I've got
And
elf at
then
home.
she's gonna bend down, pulling sacred light into her hands, and touch you.
It doesn't feel good.
It's like a fucking slap on the forehead.
She finds a burn spot to slap.
No bedside manners.
For another 8.
Get
Get the fuck up.
It is just putting the aloe vera on the hand and then slapping it onto the sunburn. Absolutely. How much healing is that?
8.
8 points for both Grimgob and for Thule.
Thank you.
So healing light just floods through the
That is my healing
battlefield.
cans ability for Grimgob.
Very nice. Anything else?
That is unfortunately all I can do, so I'm
Okay.
going to sit and try and tank this.
That brings us to Grimgob. Grimgob, Emmy reaches down and pulls you back from the brink. As you pull your eyes open, you can see this goblin, this crackle/goblin holding the spear directly overhead, gesturing it at Emmy, and this spear does look a little bit familiar. Not exactly, but it is very familiar to a spear that you have seen before.
All right. So I'm gonna get up, half movement,
Okay.
and looking back, I see that this goblin in front of me. I'm gonna swat at him, and then he's gonna need to make a strength saving throw
Strength saving.
as I use telekinetic shove.
Not great. That is going to be a 6.
He
Yeah,
gets
okay.
pushed back 5 feet. It looks like he falls off here. So does he?
Yeah, absolutely, he does.
Yeet.
You do this shove, and as the magic
Rolls
takes effect,
backwards down the
you can
hill.
see they shove the spear towards Emmy, and as the spear point gets closer, it actually doesn't move at all. As relativistically, the body moves further away. It just stays in the exact same place before, down, and then down this hill. It isn't like a sheer fall, so they just
It's like
tumble
the
down.
cheese wheel.
Very
chase.
much, yeah. They just tumble down about 10 feet and kind of find themselves prone in the bottom in this difficult terrain. Absolutely.
All right, and that was my bonus action. I'm gonna turn. Oh, thanks, Emmy. And I'm gonna turn back, and I see what's going on here. And I'm gonna cast Magnify Gravity right here.
Okay, very
Which
nice.
should just hit these 4
I
goblins.
believe it will. And what kind of save?
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Damn. Does an 11?
Wow. Oh, it fails.
All 4 fail.
Really? They all take 3 force damage. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Grimgob. Tell us how it
Are you
happens.
serious?
As 2 of these goblins had 1 hit point left, and the other 2 had 3.
Let's see.
Well, there's still a couple.
Expanded.
goblins
Yeah,
left, right?
there's the biggest.
Yeah, they just see them all just kind of like crumble to the ground, as if they just all like slipped in a banana peel and fell.
So, Ralph, you step
But they don't
into
get
the
up.
fire to protect Thule. You surround yourselves with goblins in the thick of the flames, and as they all begin to rush towards you, suddenly they freeze just mid-air and then are just crunched into the ground. You can hear them stop struggling. There is no kind of movement whatsoever, just a twitch of limbs as they all die.
That wasn't me.
But also, kind of on the edge of this Nithir's mischief, Ralph, with the smell of burning goblin, just the faintest bit of apple pie. Anything else, Grimgob?
Yeah, I'm gonna move here down to this badger and just like shoo him away.
Okay,
Like, go away.
no problem. Free action. You shoot
Oh,
this
this was
badger.
me.
There's fire just burning behind you, and as you shoo them away, they scamper through the woods, and on initiative 0, they'll move. But that is your turn, Grimgob.
Yeah.
That brings us to Nora.
Ring bell on this one.
Nora, there is 1 goblin left that is kind of threatening your twin.
Wisdom
And so
save.
you cast Toll the Dead. That is going to be, it's a con save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. 2.
Oh, I'm level 5. I
Get
rolled
another one.
I got another one. I
They
know.
They are hurt.
I know.
He
They are
dead.
hurt.
No, let me roll it. I gotta find it.
He's so dead.
The dichotomy.
He's so dead.
14.
That is still enough. You cast this Toll the Dead spell, almost trying to pour your heart into this. It has not been successful often, but seeing your twin threaten, that stirs something in you that allows you to channel magic strong in a way that you would never have before. It does more damage than it ever has. And you watch as this goblin just rings down, their like armor falling off their body. You hear their teeth chatter against each other as they like vibrate down to the ground.
There's the sound of a gong followed by like a little jingle bell because I rolled a 12 and a 2.
Dong. The smallest triangle at band. Anything else normal?
Nope, she's just gonna sit down.
That brings us to Tonki.
All right.
Tonki, you watch as the lone individual who is kind of threatening your party is just flicked off the hill away from Emmy. You can hear them down this hillside.
All right. I'm going to move this way.
Is that the one that was the leader?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna skip the grapple because he can just be mud. I'm gonna punch him.
All right, make your attack roll.
He can
just be mud. 13.
13 is a miss.
One way or another,
They
right?
parry this blow with their spear.
Second attack. Natural 20.
Natural 20 is going to be a hit.
All right, double damage dice. I
No
got tables hot
TPK
today.
Yeah.
What?
Table's hot tonight.
All right.
Except
So
for initiative.
that's
It's mostly been for the
8
enemy.
plus 4, so 12 bludgeoning.
12 points of
damage.
bludgeoning
Table
damage.
part.
Deals the full amount that you would expect.
Although we are also hot.
Yeah.
And then let's see, do I have anything else? Bonus? No, I guess not. I guess that's it. That's my turn.
Tonki, you slide down the hill using the momentum of your movement to just deck this goblin straight in the chest. It wins them for a moment, but they pull the spear up and they look at you and they say, in Goblin, "Not bad, but I'm not after you." Anything else, Tonki?
Me never said you after me. Me just protect me, friends.
That is what you say. Anything else?
That's
Weirdo.
That brings us to Ralph. Ralph, you stand in the fire.
Yeah, seeing that like all the goblins have been like crushed due to a phantom force that I feel like may or may not be from the same source as all this fire. Turn around.
Ultimate power and
Turn
devastation.
around.
No.
There's still one next to you. I don't know if you can see from your
No, I
vantage point.
can't.
Yeah, one
Okay.
left. He's hurt.
All right. I'm just going to do a regular schmegular bonk with my mace.
Make an attack roll.
Bump.
Terrible.
Whack a goblin.
What is my hammer? Sorry, my hammer is the only one I don't have memorized yet, even though I probably should. That's definitely a 9.
That is not a hit.
Great.
Anything else, Ralph?
I'm trying to think if I could bonus action.
You feel the
headbutt him.
flames crawling up your armor. It's hot here.
It is hot in here. You know what? Yeah. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be like in frustration, just walk away into the flames.
This is going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Guys,
Natural
walking.
20.
Being
Great.
serious.
They reverse the That is going to be a 19 to hit.
God damn it!
Not a natural
This is some
20, and that's
shit.
good because this is max damage
Not a
at
crit.
8 points of piercing damage.
Great. I'm going to use my reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
That is going to be a
This is just
12.
petty combat now.
Okay, great. He gets hit. Where is my stupid Hellish Rebuke? Because it never uses. Oh my god! Yes.
In Goblin, he just goes, "Not so fast!" And he stabs you. It hits you right in the leg. It's a good blow. And you can see the smile spread across this Goblin, despite the fact that they are on fire and their ankle looks shattered.
And about to get
Ralph just whips her head around, and just looks at him and just goes, "Kneel!"
oh jeez.
12 fire damage.
And with 12 points of fire damage, you just say, "Kneel." And it is almost not even your voice. There is a force behind this that echoes with this arcane intensity. And you watch as the fire all around this goblin just flares up and swallows them. And they sink to their knees, no longer a goblin, just a corpse. It's really funny with the little laughs. Of the
Yeah.
Anything else, Ralph?
I walk back towards where everyone else is out of the fire, and I don't even know anymore because I feel useless.
You step out of the flames, kind of leaving this inferno behind you. That brings us to the top of the round to this goblin. So Taki,
Hello.
this goblin is going to use their final drown step and dissolve into water and teleport 30 feet. Yes,
30 feet.
30. Oh, lovely.
Teacher, I have it.
Guys, I think he's after me.
Suddenly, mud just builds itself up from the ground, and just he appears, holding a spear directly at your throat. In Goblin, they look at you and they said, "A gravel grave. You're a worthy prize." And they're going to use Mud Cutter on you. They take the spear and with the momentum of this teleportation just hurl it at you. Grimgob,
Sure wish I
does
had
a
shield
23 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, give me 1 second. A couple things happen.
Shield wouldn't help you.
No, we're not.
So, where are my D8s?
Oh, right.
Grimgob. Oh, and he just drowned step, so that's 2d6 thunder damage too. Give me 1 second. A couple things happening here.
I'm not.
13.
This
that's
goblin in
21.
particular.
That is 21 points of piercing damage. Are you still up?
No.
Okay. So the piercing damage strikes you in the chest. You are immediately also knocked prone. The spear into mist and then reappears in the goblin's hand. There is a of thunder as thunder damage rolls across your body as well. That is Mud Cutter throw. They have used their bonus action. They still have movement. And so with Grimgob laid low,
I saved the badger though, right? He got away.
you did save the badger.
Is that a failed
Oh,
death
great.
save because of the thunder damage?
They are going to no, because that's part of the attack.
Okay.
They are going to just move around you, Ralph, kind of aiming towards Emmy, but not leaving your melee range.
Yeah.
That is their turn. That brings us to Thule.
So
Thule, there is just thunder rolling through this space. The flames around you kind of flicker and go a little bit low with the thunder passing it. You can see now Grimgob knocked down. There is this single goblin left, but they just dissolve into mud and just seem to teleport across the battlefield. They're a swirling dervish of the spear. What are you doing?
So, witnessing Ralph just destroy that goblin in front of me, I'm kind of like concentration. And then probably seeing Grimgob get absolutely fucking.
I got the fucking.
For the second time in like an
I know, right?
hour.
Snap out of my awe at Ralph's
Out here.
destruction, and then I think I'm already within range, I think, but let me just double check.
Wisp.
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 I'm gonna go in with a wisp.
Store for wisp.
Yes, I am going to step out of the fire. So I don't know if I took any at the start of my turn.
Nope,
again.
ending turn.
So I step out of the fire, and then I cast a starry wisp at the last goblin.
Very nice. Make your attack roll.
Funny, it's so stupid.
You have to thread this through the branches of the trees, past the coconuts that have cracked from the heat of this fire, past Ralph's shoulder to get this hit.
22.
With a 22, that is a hit.
I thread this fucking needle. I go 7.
What kind of damage?
Radiant.
Radiant damage is the full amount that you would expect. Right in front of you, like they run around you. You try to swing at them, Ralph, but this goblin, very dexterous. They dodge, and then they just get hit in the back and stumble
Glitter in
forwards
their eyes.
with this tiny little bolt of radiant light. They seem to almost brush it away with the back of their spear, kind of continuing their assault on you, trying to make their way around you. Anything else, Thule?
I think that's it. Grim, are you up or are you down?
I'm down.
Oh, like, get up, Grimgob! Bonus
I don't
action,
wanna.
healing word.
But you will. You will eat your HP and you will like it.
Just
Oh, nice. for max.
As above, so
heals.
below.
That's 7.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Grimgob, you are brought back to consciousness unmercifully. Anything else, Thule?
That is it for me.
That brings us to Emmy. Emmy, this goblin's gaze still very much upon you. You watch as they just bring Grimgob to the ground and then seem to be like skirting around Ralph, trying to make their way back to you.
Well, in that case, I will make my way down the hill, even though Grimgob is up. Cure wounds.
Seems like deja vu.
Gee, I wonder fucking why.
Again, just a big slap on the exact same burn that was slapped before.
I can't math 15.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Public math is hard.
It really is.
Grimgob, you have had something like 80 points of health just added and subtracted to your body over the course of this like minute combat. Anything else, Emmy?
They're just pouring all
You know-
healing into their tanks.
I will then kind of step off into the bush here,
Okay.
kind of putting Grimgob between me and the other goblin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Grimgob has invited this upon himself, and so you allow Grimgob to
Now
experience the
my-
consequences of his actions. That is your turn, Emmy.
Yes.
Grimgob, what are the consequences of your actions?
All right, so I'm gonna get up,
All right.
I'll
half
never
your
learn
movement.
them.
and seeing that Emmy's trying to hide, I guess I'll try to get away so that guy runs towards me and not Emmy. So I think I'll like run over, I think here. And I will say out loud to this guy, "A Gravelgrave has laid waste to your squad. You will not win this prize today." And I firebolt him.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
I think that's a 21.
That is a hit.
Yeah, 21. Okay. This one and this one.
With their spear, they try to like spin it around and parry this firebolt, but it does not work.
14 fire damage.
14 points of fire damage. They are no monk. That does the full amount of damage to them. You can see that hurts them, but they are still looking relatively hale and hearty. Anything else, Grimgob?
Bonus action, shove, telekinetic shove.
Very nice.
Just to
Strength
kind
save?
of add, yes, insult to injury.
That is going to be 13.
Fail. He gets pushed back 5 feet
Ralph,
away
that
from
does
Ralph.
provoke an attack of opportunity if you want it.
I cannot because I use my reaction
There you
to
go.
hellish
Hellish
rebuke.
Rebuke.
Why'd
they
I
just
even push him then?
shove
I don't
it into you. You can see, though, their eyes on Emmy. That almost helps them kind of along on their path. Anything else, Grimgob?
That's it.
All right, that brings us to Nora.
There was one spell slot left, and she was hoping to use it
What you
for
doing,
a
Nora?
nice little rope trick, but we're instead going to use it on a magic missile.
Very nice. Roll damage.
Magic.
Can't wait till I get my dice that do the math for me. 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of force damage.
Very nice. That is a good amount of damage. These tiny arcane missiles just erupt from the forest over the canopy before, almost like on a ballistic trajectory, just returning to earth, striking this creature from through the branches. There are bits of trees, coconuts fall. This individual takes a lot of damage, and now they are starting to look hurt. Anything else, Nora?
Crouch. Free action.
Crouch. You can see the little eye on the stealth indicator squints ever so slightly. That brings us to Tonki.
Did you say
The wind.
crouch or
Alright.
grouch?
Crouch.
Okay. I
But
heard
also,
crouch.
but also
gonna-
crouch.
All right,
all
now
the
that guy's
boys.
over there,
Yeah.
Tonki's like, wow, you're really getting me cardio. And just come up over.
Tonki, you have to take like 2 steps back, and then you run up the hill as fast as you can.
Need a little resistance training.
Gonna
with the
go
implied.
ahead and try to grapple him.
Alrighty. 16.
28.
Yeah, there you go. You grapple this little goblin.
All right, and
Night, night, pile drive.
I am indeed gonna just, elbow to the face.
Oh, I
And
was
she's gonna,
picturing
and while she does it,
just-
she's gonna say, "Yeah, you not have present today."
You elbow them directly in the face, the hardest part of the body, right into the nose.
Yeah, I don't do that though because I got an 11.
And with an 11, they roll their head to the side and you hit right on their shoulder armor. They are able to dodge, even held like this. You can tell that this goblin has a good amount of training, especially you, having wrestled with so many minotaurs. The kind of movements that they have, even though they are small, they use their hips incredibly effectively to kind of throw you off balance. They have training. They have done this quite a bit. Anything else, Tonki?
Yes, I am going to. If he wasn't still in base contact with
He wasn't.
with Ralph,
Oh.
he is now. I walk him back into base
Okay,
contact
so you
with
just
Ralph.
push them back
So we're flanking now.
We're just
No
playing
problem.
this goblin like ping pong.
Is that your turn,
I
Tonki?
should have done that before I hit him. Yes, that is my turn.
Tonki, you drag them into Ralph. Ralph, what do you want to do? Tonki just pulls this goblin back into your grasp.
So at this point, Ralph is just angry.
Go into a rage.
It's tiefling rage.
That's her secret. She's always in a rage.
Yeah. And she's just gonna bonk him. The bonkening.
What are you bonking them with, by the way?
Terrible. My fucking mace.
I don't
Hammer.
know. I don't think you're doing that.
I don't think I am either because it's 13.
They kick both their legs out to the left. They pull Tonki in front of your mace, and you
I'm
have to
flanking!
pull
You're
back.
flanking with me.
That's true. Advantage.
14. No. Brain math. Two higher.
So 15.
Yes.
15 is a meets it, beats it, and as a reaction, they pull this spear up, barely able to do so in Tonki's grasp to parry that blow.
Sorry.
I will.
You're a casual.
Yeah, apparently.
Anything else, Ralph?
I bonus action throw a fit.
For free, this goblin, as they knock your mace aside, grasped by Tonki, they smile at you. There's blood coming through their teeth, and they say, "You can barely beat me, all 5 of you. You'll never beat me and my brothers." Anything else, Ralph?
I technically have things I could do, but I think she's too mad. She's too mad, and she's gonna stay still.
That brings us to their turn. They have used all of their drowned steps. And so, as an action, you can see they hold this spear tight. And they say, "Get away from me!" And they cast Thunderwave.
Oh.
They're going to cast it at
Nope. Oh, maybe.
second level. So can I have Ralph and Tonki please each make Constitution saving throws?
Can it hit the two of them with Thunderwave?
15-foot cube. Oh, because it's a cube going out. No,
Right.
just on Tonki then.
Okay. 17.
17, I believe, give me just 1 second here, is a success.
You said Constitution, right?
Yes, Constitution saving throw. So on a success, you still take half damage. Give me 1 second to find my D8s, which are visually very hard for me to track. Tonki, you were still taking 16 points of thunder damage, max damage from this spell. But you hold on to this goblin. Even with that, they're not able to get you free. Let me see if Mudcutter recharges. It does, but they cannot use it until next turn. That is their action. They've used all of their drown steps.
Did you pass
That
the
is
saving
all
throw?
that they can do.
Does she take half damage from passing?
Yes,
Okay.
sorry. So that is going to be 8 points.
Oh, 16 half to 8.
Yes, to
Sorry.
8.
I thought that was a lot.
At the end of their turn, they're going to use a bonus action. No, they can't do that. That's all that they're going to do. They're still grappled. That brings us to Thule.
Am I gonna fucking do this right now?
Thule.
You've already fucking done this. Fucking do it.
Yeah.
This is all.
Starry Wisp on this guy? No, I mean, I'm just. Am I gonna be the
Thule,
one to
you stand
respin
on the
that?
edge of like 30 feet of fire. There is just fire and crackling corpses. And you're like, am I going to get aggro now?
countless plants, bugs, and small creatures that might have lived in these plants, and how many goblins for a
let's see.
badger?
11.
I didn't do it for the god.
Yes.
Doesn't
Grimmy
matter.
is the
Doesn't
one
matter.
that
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 19 to hit him.
19 is a hit.
All right.
Please
I'm
execute
about
him
to
with a wisp.
fucking Starry Wisp him to death.
We all saw it, by the way.
6 Starry Wisp damage.
6 points of Starry Wisp damage. This goblin is still up. That Starry Wisp strikes this goblin, held by Tonki. Tonki, you can feel this radiant flame kind of up their body, but they grit their teeth and they bear it. They are still up.
That's it for me.
Alrighty, that is Tuli's turn. That brings us to Emmy.
Guiding Blast.
Alrighty, make your attack roll.
Cleric gets the kill. Cleric gets the kill.
17.
That is a hit.
And higher than that, 22.
22 points of damage.
No, 22 to hit for the second one.
2 hits.
Oh, right.
She's doing the 2.
I always get
Anyway.
confused because of the naming. So the first one hits, the 22, second one hits as well.
First one is 3, second one is 7 for a grand total of 10 points of force damage.
Emmy, you throw these bolts. It strikes this individual. It hits them dead in the chest. Tonki, you are squeezing them. You can feel the armor beginning to crumble, and still they persist.
Good God.
Damn, they strong.
I will hold everything else because at the moment he's contained.
In this moment, too, Tonki, as you hold this person tight and Ralph so close to this person as well, the rain begins to fall harder, and you can hear through the sound of the raindrops striking the mud, the sound of music just ever so faintly emanating up from the ground. But that is your turn, Emmy.
Yes.
Alrighty, that brings us to Grimgod.
It's not bad.
All right. I'm gonna say.
As long as they don't have axe.
I'm gonna say to this goblin, Crack a Slash. We're not here to kill you. We are here to enter the estate and then go after the fortress. Do you want to live?
They
If
turn
so,
and
surrender.
even held by Tonki, even with this radiant light kind of licking up, their bones cracking in Tonki's grasp, they smile defiantly at you. And they say, "There are 100 of us! You will never enter the estate!"
Then 100 of you will die.
Hell yeah.
Firebolt.
Is this in Goblin?
He is.
11. I don't think I hit though.
11 is a miss.
But I
Anything
get-
else, Grimgod?
No.
Well, it'll
Wait,
have
no,
to-
that's it.
That 100 will have to start with 1, but it doesn't start on your turn.
No.
That brings us to Nora.
Was that all in Goblin, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. That is good, because that would be disturbing for
You hear a
the
lot of
two of us
shouting
who
in
can't speak Goblin. Is tongue still running?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I said 2. An intelligence saving throw for some mind sliver action.
That is going to be an 8.
4 points of psychic damage.
4 points of psychic damage, halved to 2.
Interesting.
As the rain falls even harder, you can hear this
wait.
music even louder.
9 points of psychic damage,
Still
halved to
halved to
4. But still.
Anything else?
-4 from the next saving throw. you
Very nice. That is your turn, Nora.
mean. Once more, crouch.
That brings us to
And
Tonki.
crouch.
Tonki, you hold this creature in your arms, even though they are defiant, they are weakening in your grasp.
At the start of my turn, he takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
They are badly hurt.
And I'm gonna make my unarmed strikes, but for flavor, she's just squeezing him
Okay.
Like a toothpaste tube.
like a toothpaste.
You have advantage from flanking too.
So I do. Thank you. That was an 8. That's a 12. That's a 19.
19 is a hit.
Right, so that's gonna be 6 points of bludgeoning.
Tonki, tell us how it happened.
His head just pops off.
Tonki, you squeeze this goblin. You squeeze this goblin.
It
You
was
can
an
see
accident.
their eyes just
Lenny.
entirely red as all the blood vessels burst. You can see through the ears they begin to swell, but this goblin gasps out as their head, just before it erupts into just crimson shards, they gasp out, "This is not the last time the air has been driven from my lungs, and it won't be the last." And their head just explodes. And you drop this corpse on the ground, and for the moment, you are all out of initiative. But
Emmy. Oh, sorry.
you can see over on the sort of elements in this town, at the edge of this town, you can hear as this horn sounds. You
Guys, I
can see
think they
up
know
on
we're
the
here.
watchtower, up on the roof of this
Really?
estate,
What
there
gave
is
it away?
certainly goblins kind of signaling with fire, and you can hear this entire village come to life in a very aggressive way. But because it's 8:30 and a good place for us to take a quick break, we are going to step away. There'll be a countdown on your screen, and we will be back at the end of it. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Alrighty. back. Thank you for sticking with us through the break if you did. If not, we are playing D&D and you're a part of it now.
Welcome.
And all of you have just engaged in a massive combat with a number of goblins, setting the forest ablaze. As the goblins are down, the final one felled by a tremendously crushing blow from Tonki. The fire burns in the jungle, and beyond, the village stirs. You can hear war horns, you can see flares light up, braziers begin to light these tall, tall flames. The central kind of bonfire goes brighter, and you can see dark goblin shapes kind of forming groups around it. Almost certainly there is going to be a search in the very near future. What are you all doing?
Tonki is like, we gotta go! As she turns to follow someone smarter than her to pick the direction, can she pick up the cool spear that the goblin had?
So it rains heavy in the space around you, Tonki. And here, as you stand even close to this space, Tonki, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Dirty 20.
Tonki, all around you in a 20-foot sphere, there is thunder and the rain pours just in 20 feet, perfectly around the spear, and the goblin clutches it tight in their hands. It is as if they are still holding it with all of their might, even in death. And as you look at this spear, you can hear through the downpour in rain, almost through the drops, take hold. And the rain stops across the entire basin.
What?
Did
Do you
everyone
take hold?
Does anyone else notice this?
Yeah, she's gonna take hold, Joe.
You take this weapon.
Love this, but I am not a smart Tonki.
And Tonki, as you grab it, it just becomes mud in your hands. And it runs down your fingers. And you don't hear whatever that voice was, but it felt connected to something.
Oh, you said it was a bounce. Okay. Well, and she looks to see what direction we're running.
I loot the body.
Make an investigation check.
The rest of us are running.
Okay.
Anyone else?
What direction are you guys running in?
We're also going to look around. And
To the north, there is just a rolling bit of grass that becomes mud and broken bits of stone, and this village now alight with goblin activity. To the east and west, you can see this grass abruptly ends maybe 100 feet off in either direction and becomes just mud and bits of broken stone. Here and there you can see, as you get closer to the mountain in the north, especially kind of if you were to travel... I gotta do my directions here. If you travel northwest, you could wrap around towards the mountain where the shadow now falls across, where there is much more rocky terrain. This is probably the easiest place to hide. You can also look behind you where you have all come from. You could just retreat if you wish, though that is just open kind of mud, and then the river cuts you off behind, so you would sort of back yourself into a corner in that direction.
Ralph's going to...
Mountain.
Yeah, Ralph's going to hold her hammer aloft towards mountain and be like, we could probably find a cave or something there. If nothing else, shelter from this rain while we recoup and try to figure out what to do.
22 investigation.
Okay.
With the 22, you begin to go through this body, and there is not a lot. The spear melts away. They are wearing the leather armor. They have a dagger on their person, and they do have a regular health potion that they didn't get a chance to use. But aside from that, not a whole lot on them.
I take the dagger and the health potion.
Absolutely. You turn your gaze down to the smoldering field. The rain begins to fall again. Steam sizzles off the little dying embers, and you can see like charred backpacks and bags, and most of the belongings of these goblins have been incinerated.
I think that was like that when I got here.
Yeah. You see the rest of your party now moving off into the north. Everybody's
follow.
traveling?
I grab a coconut before I go though.
Okay.
With
Make
mage hand.
a nature check.
Okay. Do I get anything with Mage Hand?
So we're going this way.
No.
We're heading toward the mountain.
North toward the
Northwest.
mountain.
Northwest.
6.
You can add a rain coconut to your inventory.
While everyone else was doing all of that, since I'm all the way over here, I probably would have hidden behind the tree and tried to take a look closer at the city, like, that's preparing.
Make a perception check.
To see kind of like if there are any openings and defenses that we could sneak through, or like how many people there actually are coming out to come after us.
Certainly
Or if we
dozens.
just murder all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe hundreds. Gotta take a while.
I believe that's a
You've got one spell slot between all of them.
23.
With the central bonfire lit, you can see silhouettes of rope bridges kind of going from rooftop to rooftop, and goblins make their way towards the central place. You can see in the watchtower, there are 2 goblins now, one of whom is using a very sort of rough-hewn stone tube to apparently try to look across the space. You can see there are signal horns made from giant swamp snail shells that are kind of attached to this watchtower. That is where that sound came from. You can see there is a large sort of thick granite walls that have been thatched over. Maybe there was a stone roof at one point, but now replaced by goblin work. You can see that smoke has begun to kind of emanate from the center of there, and you can smell with that perception check the smell of old leather and maybe a faint sweetness as well, kind of coming with that smoke. You see brightly painted banners begin to kind of rise up and out of the dark. This isn't just like a search party. They're raising an army to come and find you. There are many people carrying spears. And when this individual said, I have 100 brothers like me, they weren't talking about 100 goblins in this village. They were talking about 100 goblins who could do exactly what they do. This is not just the headquarters, this is all of the Crackle Slashes. They have moved the bulk of their tribe and the tribes that they have absorbed in the wake of the Sisters' War into these structures. And they are upset. With that check as well, you can see around this great fire, many of the sort of children and the more elderly goblins have kind of gathered, being protected by the watchtower. And that is what you see.
Uh-oh. I hide behind this tree until the rest of the group comes this way.
It's not that long behind you. We're
Oh, I
running.
know. Yeah, but you picked up a coconut and...
Yeah,
did
we
some
did
other
not
stuff.
pick up a coconut.
Yeah, it's my coconut. Get
You
your own.
guys also
People
were
were
over
doing
there.
stuff,
I'm
okay?
already over
With
here.
that perception check too, I would say you see into that kind of area where there are the beginnings of sinkholes. And you can see 2 of them. One of them opens up into a place that is almost certainly goblin dug, like goblin dug tunnels. That you see signs of stone on the walls of this place. And you see lots of bones in this hole, kind of sticking out from the walls, jagged angles. And then beyond that, you see gleaming, almost like metal walls. There is something much more manufactured, much more technologically advanced in that second sinkhole. Beyond that, there are many other sinkholes where there might be even more things. But you get the sense that these open up into a massive structure, maybe not entirely the estate. There might be cave systems that join into this. This is a sprawling place. And there might be more than one way into the estate itself.
Does the gleaming metal hint at Obra City construction?
No.
Okay.
You've seen mostly stone from Ober City, but you turn and you kind of follow your group. You all begin to kind of make your way and make a stealth check as you try to stay hidden. Not super hard here in the dark. And I would say make it an advantage because you are now at about 7 o'clock here in the shadows of this mountain in pretty easy places to hide.
What?
16.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
Also,
Very middling.
I think mine is 10.
Very nice.
Well, considering disadvantage and heavy armor.
Oh,
No,
flat.
advantage.
It's
No, I
flat.
know. I did roll it flat, but I'm just saying I also have a
Yeah.
-1 to my DC.
You're rolling it
like,
flat, yeah.
They fucking,
It's rough out here for us, loud
You
boys.
sink down into the mud. You are hurt. Many of you are tired, though you have slept not too long in the past. You fought a lot today. And so, limping and injured, you make your way into the stones, into the place where the grass gives way to mud. The trees lose their leaves as you move further and further, and you can hear the sounds of these horns grow loud as they send little groups of goblins off. You can see fires and banners make their way in the direction that you have gone, but so too do they make their way in the direction that you have come. Goblins have spread out in large groups across much of this section of the basin, and you imagine for much of the night they will be searching for you. But as you kind of get deeper and deeper towards this mountain, the places where there are now kind of caves and stuff, are you looking for a place to hide?
Yes.
Somebody make a survival check.
Me. I'll take that. 21.
Very nice.
Close to the foothills of this mountain, there is a place that you can see almost like a cave, though you can see as you get a little bit deeper, maybe like 30 feet into it, it opens up again, so like rain can fall down. A tiny little pool in this space, almost like perfect for camping. It is a little bit exposed. You can see straight into the cave from the mouth, so were anybody to walk by, if you don't do something to disguise it, it will be kind of open to the nature. But aside from that, you have found kind of a hidden place and technically an escape route through the ceiling if you could climb 10 feet up.
Grimmy.
Yeah.
Do you think you can help me disguise the entrance?
Like, yeah.
That was a long pause.
I had to
Long
think
pause,
about
short
that.
response.
What, you mean like disguise with fire?
You mean like sticks
No.
and stones?
Sure.
We'll go in and I'll start to use mold earth to. Is this what you mean? I start to like use mold earth and cover up the entrance?
Good man.
You begin to mold the earth. The rest of you kind of pile inside as this work begins. This is like a pretty small space here, maybe like 30 feet across, and it narrows in places, gets wider in others. The ceiling only about 10 feet overhead, though there is maybe like a 10-foot almost skylight in the dirt overhead that has kind of fallen in. And so a little bit of rain falls into a pool. Fresh water, you don't see any kind of growth within it. You're molding earth.
Yeah, to cover up the entrance.
Okay. Little bit by little bit, you shovel and scoop mud and stone to form some kind of a door. It takes a little bit of time. Is anybody else doing anything to help?
I can mold no earth.
Yeah, I mean, I can push stuff around. Would it help you to have me push stuff around?
Yeah, sure. Move some of the big rocks.
All right, I move some of the big rocks.
You move some of the big rocks. With that help, it's a little faster. You are able to kind of conceal your place.
And I make her stronger while she does it to make it even easier.
Absolutely, you can.
I can do that.
While they're setting up the door, Ralph is going to take her rope and try to set up an escape rope.
Okay.
So if we do need to flee, there will at least be something to help climb up faster.
Taking a little bit of time, easy for you to do. You can kind of get up, you can pile some of the debris to form almost like a stepping stool for yourself to kind of reach the top, and you can secure a rope up there. Okay. It is mud and dirt, and so there is always the case, looking down at Taki, especially with Taki, that Taki could potentially pull the rope free. But for everybody else, absolutely this will work.
Me go last, and me can always jump.
Yeah.
What if while they're doing, she'll also just stand up there and try to keep an eye out as best she can.
Make a perception check.
Let's see. Perception. Ooh, 23.
With a 23, you look across this space, and no more than like 200 feet away, you can see torches in the dark. There is a banner that goes overhead, 2 cross spears with this almost kind of crackling arcane symbology around them, roughly sewn in. This is the banner of the Crackle Slashes, and you spot what looks like a group of about 24 of them spread out in a rough line, making their way roughly in your direction. they will certainly be kind of moving directly over this hill.
Mhm.
And so you have to decide, how confident are you in this? You look and see through the mud, you have left significant tracks. They're almost certainly following your footsteps in this direction.
Mhm.
Is there anything that you all want to do to kind of fortify this hideout?
But you erased the tracks.
So I'll,
Do you tell us?
yes, I'll let everyone know that they're coming, and we should do something, or else they will find us.
How far away are they?
Probably about 200 feet away. And they're moving slow. They're like staying relatively quiet. The fire gives them away. The banner gives them away. But they are looking. All their spears are drawn. They are making sure that they are not ambushed as they move.
Did I finish making the doorway, or
Yes,
is it
you
still
did.
made?
Yes, he did.
Thinking. Go ahead.
How far away? The 200 feet, never mind.
Thinking back, did our footsteps lead into the cave?
Yeah.
100%.
That's how you get into the cave.
Wait, we have idea. We just create awesome distraction. What if we climb through ceiling hole and then leave, and this time erase footprints? That way they confuse. They think we in cave. It give us a distraction.
How are we gonna erase the footprints?
So it's
No, we not
now
erase
just
those
the
footprints
ceiling exit with
as
this
we
one
leave
blocked off.
from
There's
ceiling
no
hole.
other. Does the water go further down, or is it like?
It's
can
just
we see
a
the
very
bottom?
shallow pool, like a little basin that is kind
Okay.
of formed through erosion of the rain
So
coming
this
down.
is just like a natural little dugout.
Very much.
Like we use magic
Well,
to fill in
feels
footsteps as we leave.
180 feet away.
Does anyone have that kind of magic?
I opened
He just mold all earth. He could mold earth into footprints.
the door. I cast Magnify Gravity to flatten it, and I want to cast Mold Earth to make footsteps going away from us.
Make an Arcana check.
Nora will assist by using Mage Hand to kind of like disturb the footprints in any like flat, muddy areas.
Okay.
That better idea than me idea.
Make an Arcana check as well.
Natural 20.
Very
That's good.
With Talkie's help, with Nora's help, you were able to create this door very quickly. And then Ralph from Overtop says, "We left our footprints." And Grimgob, you yank the door aside. You kind of rush out. Nora kind of goes out to the other direction. And using simple bits of magic, you flatten the earth. You smooth away the footprints, and you create not just one set of footprints, but Grimgob, you really create a cluster of them. It looks like somebody in heavy armor, like a larger individual, like somebody who maybe has a little skip in their step, all made their way in this direction. And just kind of veered away from the cave, continuing off into the right.
We've just created confusions of tracks.
There's a lot of tracks now,
There's
kind
so
of
much
going all
dancing.
over the place. And whether or not this is conspicuous, none of them go to this freshly blocked over cave. But it is getting dark. It is close to like 7 o'clock as this happens. In the shadows of the mountain, kind of surrounded by crumbling stone. You have a chance to avoid detection, but Ralph, they are coming straight in this direction.
Question: how deep are the shadows in this cave?
So the rain comes down. There's dim light flooding the kind of basin of water, and then it's just kind of dark around that. Unless there's any kind of light source that you are providing yourself.
No, but what if I provide the opposite of a light source?
Just in the cave.
Yeah, just in the cave. Basically, trying to have everyone press themselves against the wall. And it doesn't last for very long, unfortunately. But when they start to get close, I will try to coordinate with Nora to cast darkness.
Phenomenal.
So to try to enshroud us in as much darkness as possible, I'll hold it for 10 minutes. Flag Nora so she can hold it for 10 minutes.
Okay.
We're holding hands.
So when you squeeze, Nora's going to cast.
How large is
It's
the
2
hole
squeezes.
above
Yeah.
the-
One squeeze
only
could be
about, like,
accidental.
9 feet wide. So this will be covered by darkness.
It's a squeeze with a little like.
Ralph, are you dropping into the hole with this plan?
Yep.
Okay, so Ralph drops down. You retreat in and kind of mold earth this door back. Nora, you kind of retreat in, helping Grimgob seal this space. And now you wait. And you can hear in the distance the sounds of goblins kind of trying to whisper, but they're excited. In force, outnumbering their prey, they feel like they certainly have the upper hand here. And they do. There's probably about
They
24 of them.
Definitely do.
Hondo P.
You hear the voices get louder and louder, and soon you can hear the squelch of their footsteps directly outside this cave. Many of them kind of stopping, and then you hear one of them call out, "Wait!" And this is in Goblin. "This don't make no sense." One, two. There's too many tracks. And you hear another goblin come in. "Well, maybe they got more friends. I mean, there can't just be 5 of them. They killed all the goblins of the Maya Pact. It couldn't possibly just be 5. And the other goblin goes, "You think they ally with the Silk Knives? This could be a problem. Everybody, check for traps and look for invisible creatures." And you can hear like the kind of grunts and nods, and they begin to search. You can hear they're like stepping over this hill. Are you casting darkness?
Yeah. Okay, darkness.
You see like the tips of this goblin's ears as they begin to lean over this hole, and you cast darkness. And as like the ears disappear and this goblin presumably looks in, you just hear, "Wow." You suddenly hear a pebble just drop down near you, and they go, "Wait." You hear another pebble drop, and they just go, "That's crazy." And they kind of turn down behind them. "Tiki, come over here. Check this out." And you can hear more goblins kind of come up. And then, Nora, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I was going to do something. That's a 7.
That's a 7. A big rock hits you directly in the head. Make a Constitution saving throw.
To keep my consciousness?
This is just to not yelp out, as you are struck with a very large rock directly on the top of your head.
Can I cast a spell?
What are you doing?
Minor illusion to make it sound like the rock is hitting water very, very far down.
You certainly can. So, what was that roll?
To mask. Oh.
You drop this, and you hear, "Ow!" And then water just splash up. And up top, you just hear, "I heard a voice." And you heard, "No, it was water." And you can see this person goes, "I swear to you, I heard a voice. Look, get a bigger rock." And you can hear they shift a larger stone now closer to the surface. Yes.
Thaumaturgy.
What are you thaumaturgying?
Like the sound of like running feet in the bush, like in the bushes behind us.
Make an Arcana check.
It's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
In this moment, like 3 or 4 goblins are Sisyphus stoning like a big boulder.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nora's fears for her life.
And then all of you hear, often in the distance, this. And from up top, they go, "Wait, stop! 3 of you, go!" And you just hear a couple little like footsteps go over there.
And
You
thaumaturgy
hear-
in another direction, just the sound. Go, go, go!
You can hear one of the goblins says, "I'll hold the rock so that we don't lose our place. The rest of you, find them." And you hear all these little footsteps just tracking into the mud in various directions, following the thaumaturgy. And there is now just one goblin holding this stone. You hear every now and then, "Ugh!" And they kind of like shift to
Did
get
they
their
say
back
the
against the boulder.
And then Nora doesn't speak goblin, so she doesn't know what their names would be. And so she just like, would Nora know the goblin word for hay?
You don't speak goblin, correct?
No.
Probably not.
Can I see the boulder?
Do you see what?
Can I see the boulder?
Magical darkness.
No, magical darkness.
Is there anywhere in the darkness that I can see the boulder?
We are
No,
covered in
covered in
magical
darkness.
darkness.
That is
Okay.
the purpose of the darkness.
We're
Anything?
Nora like adds like one last like sound mimicking like the sound of the goblins that like were attacking. from the battle before in a third direction.
Yeah.
Wait for that to be done. Then I want to try something.
Make an Arcana check at disadvantage.
How tall is the darkness above us?
So it's a 20-foot sphere, but Ralph would try to have put it as close to us as possible, just to basically
20 foot.
concealing us up until the top. So basically, she would basically aim it so the radius of it would be.
We're in
will be
a
us.
dome of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 20 feet above us.
No, it's up to the top of the ceiling where the hill
It's a
is.
10-foot up to the top of the
So
ceiling.
it's 10 foot below us and 10 foot above us.
She's placed the center of it so
We're
that
in
it
an
fits.
igloo.
So
Laura.
how far is the top of the darkness from where we are?
It's like just above our heads, basically.
As-
And I say, I whisper to Tonky, hold me up.
You just hear no from
I-
very
I,
quietly.
I
'Cause
put him on my
It's one goblin
shoulders.
holding the rock, right?
Yep, just
So he's
So
don't
you
know
put
it, though.
this.
We
you put
could
Grimgob
understand
on
them.
your shoulders.
right?
Grimgob, you rise up. You are swallowed by darkness. You hear Nora whisper, "No," and you still just rise through the darkness. Tonki, are you kind of protruding them through?
I'll, yeah, but slowly.
So slowly they go up. In this moment, as you hear this third burst of prestidigitation, or
Thaumaturgy.
tiefling prestidigitation.
And this is my plan. As soon as I see the rock, I'm ready in action. As soon as I see that rock, I want to cast adjust
density.
what they said
Yeah.
to make it twice as heavy.
Yes.
With one goblin holding onto it.
So through the darkness, Grimgob rises. And as you cast this thaumaturgy for the third time, you hear over top this goblin go, "Wait a second. That's a spell. Bug mug." And they lean forwards, assuming that this is one of their friends playing a prank on them. As they lean forwards, holding this boulder, just trying to keep it in place, you adjust density on this, and it rolls forwards. They are yanked in, and they hit the ground hard. They do take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. You hear them winded as they strike the ground. In the darkness, they look around and they just go, I can't see the opening. And they just get really still. And their hands.
Wait, is he
You're with
in?
us?
Yeah.
Is he in it?
Yeah,
with
they
us.
held on to the boulder and they went down with it.
I thought you were
so
trying
they
to
are now
push it.
So
in this
in my
cave.
head, I'm like, if this is the hole and this is the hill, this is where the boulder is. So the
Mhm.
boulder would roll down away from
Oh,
them.
no.
That's
Oh.
also what I thought.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're pushing, not pulling.
Well, adjust density just makes it twice as heavy, but I'm assuming that
They have it on the lip of this hole. So if you adjust density, it goes straight down and in. So they falls down. There is a splash of water in the darkness. You don't see it, but all of you just on the edge are suddenly just in the eyes. This water kind of having been sitting in the cave for some time, a little bit dank, splashes you in the face. And then this goblin strikes the water in the darkness and they get really quiet. Yes.
I'd like to feel around until I find them.
You feel around in the dark. They're also feeling around in the dark.
Nice.
Make a sleight of hand check.
My
Sleight of
glasses!
hand, oh
My goblin
no.
glasses!
7.
Everybody roll a d20.
I hate this for us.
Just try to maintain concentration.
18.
2.
Also 18.
Two.
Also,
Wow.
Very nice.
Wow.
Damn.
Tonki, you grasp around in the darkness for this goblin, and unbeknownst to you, this goblin grasps around in the darkness for you. And they find you. You do not find them. They close their hand around your ankle and immediately let go. And they go, "Oh, Bugmug, I didn't mean to grab your throat. I'm sorry. Can you see? I lost the light. Bugmug?" And they make a stealth check as they are suddenly not sure if this is their friend. You hear in the water as they kind of sit in the water as they roll a natural one on their stealth check. It is in the dark. Hang on. You hear nothing.
This one didn't say his name. We have no idea what to fucking call him,
Message
dude.
Tonky. Can you knock him out and talk?
It's about if me can find him. Yes, me trying. Thank you.
You want to try to
And,
take an attack at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Make that attack at disadvantage.
Would it be at disadvantage? Because he can't see the attack coming.
It's
Attacking in
more
darkness
for-
is
It's more for the attack. You have no idea where he is. He's stealth.
Yeah.
Ah.
So he may have moved.
Is this a... yeah, okay. 9.
9.
Uh-oh.
You swing and just miss wide. And you hear 2 splashing steps, and then as they leap out of the basin, and somewhere in this cave, there is a goblin with all of you.
The cave's not very big.
It's
right?
not.
Drop the darkness.
If you drop the darkness, you will see him.
So
He's like,
I think Ralph will be like, knowing that there's now a goblin inside with us, be like, oh shit.
I ready an action to firebolt the goblin as soon as the darkness.
I
is
will drop darkness.
You drop darkness. Make your attack roll with firebolt. As darkness drops, he's facing away from you, holding on to like a little stone, looking towards just the stone wall in front of him, trying to figure out what's happening. Back straight to all of you.
10.
10 is a miss. Whoosh this shot through the darkness. You strike the stone wall. They turn around, and suddenly, in place of this darkness, they are surrounded by all of you. They are wet. They're a little bit bruised and kind of hurt from falling down this thing. The ears go down. They look at all of you, and in Goblin, they just go,
Charm person.
What do you want? What kind of save is that?
Wisdom save.
I was just
10.
gonna...
I think they do have advantage if we're fighting it.
Yeah.
So
14.
that's a meets a beats a.
Hell yeah.
I'm
The
just,
ears go down.
I'm just gonna try to non-lethally bonk him so that we have
Make
some
an
time to
attack
figure
roll.
it out. Oh, that's weird. 13?
13 is a meets it, beats it for this guy.
God.
I guess I'm just gonna.
That's 6 points of non-lethal bonking.
And he had 6 points of health left. You bonk him straight over the head as he goes, what do you want? Bam! You just pop him over the head and he just drops into the water. You have to kind of catch him before he goes face down in this shallow pool, and you just hoist him out unconscious, Tonky.
Tonki's gonna tie him up with her rope and find something to stuff in his mouth.
Okay. So you cast darkness now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Before that happens, Tonki ties him up really well with her rope of mending.
No problem.
And
With the rope of
stuffs something in
mending,
his mouth.
very easy to do. You take just a little scrap of leather and jam it into his mouth, and darkness swallows this place. About 5 minutes passes.
This
Is there anything that you're doing before you start to hear the sounds of the goblins return?
So when we dropped darkness briefly to like look at whatever we have caught, is there like, does the cave just end or does it continue on?
It ends. This is a very small little dugout sort of space.
Well then, never mind.
Tonki's gonna whisper, what we do, they gonna come back and the hole still be there. But friend not be there. Can you make footprints of friend away from hole?
Nora messages. It's like, maybe they'll just be discouraged and then they'll go away.
You can't see it, but Tonki's raising an eyebrow.
I don't like that, maybe.
You didn't hear that because I just messaged it.
Oh, that's
To answer your question,
Oh.
okay, then you do know it. She says, me raising me eyebrow right now, back in the message.
You'll have to toss me up there. If you
Can
want me
I-
to make footprints, I can't make them from down here.
How high is the ceiling?
Only about 10 feet.
I could just, me not have to toss, me just lift you up.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I lift up and then
So you very much like a cheerleader. You just hoist Grimgob up. Grimgob, you can just kind of alight at the very top of this muddy hill, and you look around. It's
like that
starting to
sea
become dark outside,
animal.
but you can see in the distance here, little torches light the way. There are probably about a dozen search parties looking for you. 2 large groups of goblins have split off to look in the directions that the thaumaturges called them, and they are looping back towards you now.
do I have enough time to make it look like 2 figures drag the 3rd figure in between them in a separate direction with motor?
I would say not by yourself, but if you had some help, maybe.
Don't make it that complex. Just have them walk
Well-
away.
Oh,
And
Should
I'm
I
like
just do
ready to
footsteps
pull
then?
him right back
Absolutely.
down.
okay. All right.
Make an
All right.
Arcana check.
Overthinking
This
it,
is really just
overthinking
like
it.
how controlled you can use this capability.
Did you say make a check?
Yeah, Arcana check.
11.
With an 11, you throw some footprints down in a line kind of away from this space, and you hope that these goblins kind of, with the tracks going everywhere, there are many other goblin footprints here now, and so hopefully it will just kind of be lost in the shuffle, because it doesn't convincingly lead anywhere. And you duck back down. You hear the sounds of footsteps in mud. You can hear goblin voices. Oh, no, I didn't find anybody. There's tons of mud. It stopped raining for a second. Did you notice? All these kind of little conversations happen, and suddenly they're like around this hole. And then you hear one of them go, wasn't Ora up here with the big rock?
At some point, Nora's messaged Tonki again to ask if he said any names.
Did he? I don't remember.
The one we
Or
attacked.
Mud bug or something.
He had said, like, Bug Mug, is that you?
So, having heard his voice and knowing there's a name, Nora does one more thaumaturgy to do like a bug mug.
You call this out kind of from the woods. Make an Arcana check at disadvantage, trying to use the same trick for a 5th time.
Hopefully they're dumb. 13.
From up on top of this hole, you hear, oh, Rub. Little footsteps, and then you hear, hey, wait for us! And you hear a couple more footsteps. Maybe half the goblins kind of descend down this hill. You hear another goblin say, I don't think they're here. I think they've moved on. I think they're running and they're moving towards the fort. We might want to send messengers up ahead to make sure they're ready. You could hear just like murmuring and general bits of agreement. You hear 4 sets of footprints just kind of take off towards the north. And then you hear, they say, Drablo, where are we going now? And the leader of this group of goblins says, we'll go a little bit further north, but we've got to turn back soon. We need to make sure that we're ready to defend. They're heading for the estate. They kicked out the Mireclaw Pact. Now they mean to kick us out too. But we won't let them. General kind of, yeah. And they begin to kind of make their way a little further north. But tracking that conversation, they're probably going to double back in some amount of time. Not too terribly far from now. And then return to the estate.
Mm-hmm.
So with that knowledge, as you hear the footsteps kind of head off and away, what are you all doing? You have an unconscious goblin.
Nora knows nothing.
They're
Nora
sitting
just
in the
knows
dark.
they're gone.
I think Ralph, once she's pretty sure they're far enough away, will very quietly be like, okay, they've left for now, but they will double back eventually. They think we're going to go raid the estate.
That's what we're doing.
But not immediately. Also, there's an unconscious goblin.
Yeah, what are we doing with that guy?
Is it still darkness?
Yep.
Another 7 minutes of darkness.
Until I am told otherwise.
Me can't see.
No.
Oh, you guys figure out what to do with that guy.
Where did that
I'm gonna
come
cast a
from?
spell. I'm gonna start
He
ritually
fell in.
casting Layman's Tiny Hut.
Oh, that was that noise.
And while I'm cast it, I say to the group, alright, I know some of you may have questioned some of the choices of spells I've taken. And then I know that some of you might be new to adventuring, so... learning. But, I got this one for you guys.
Well, if you steal a spell scroll, I guess that's taking.
So
No, I came up with this one.
I came up with this one.
Nora
Took the homework down from the spire
Does
and
Nora
then finished this one.
recognize that this is definitely just a standard spell from like some...
Grimgob's Tiny Hut, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say you've probably seen or heard of this spell before.
Nora's
Especially
just giving you side eye.
No, as in like, I figured it out.
What
and
do you figure
Grimgob
out,
continues to
Grimmy?
figure this out.
How, like, unconscious is the goblin?
Very.
I
Okay.
bonked him pretty good.
She'll, looking at him, will, let me just double check something.
Almost spared, if you will,
Yeah.
or gently
He's
napping.
stable.
Yes.
Clearly. Okay. But, all right.
Coup de grace.
Honestly.
We need to do
That was Hannah.
something with him. We can't just have him wake up with us in here, but we also can't just toss him out of the hole tied up.
What if, okay, he gonna be sleeping for a while. If we leave him out there, eventually they find him. They still think we moved on, but he not in here with us anymore.
We could draw a face on him, and maybe one of you could write the name of his friends.
How long are
Said
we staying
so-and-so
in
was
this
here.
cave?
Me not know how long we staying.
Well, if
I think we not here no more.
recognize the sigils of Grimgob's tiny hut, then maybe 8 hours.
What's
Oh, I'm assuming we're
tiny
resting in
hut?
here. We're not.
We can't. We just slept. Really, me not sleepy.
Are we sleepy? Oh wait,
No,
sorry.
it's
It's
not.
nighttime, but we're off.
Right.
We're
You
off
have
our
about a-
circadian rhythm.
you
I
guys have
Been
about-
forgot.
told repeatedly.
you have
that we
about 11
multiple
hours left.
Yeah.
We
The
are
fact
in
that it's
need
dark
of
is throwing me off.
a short rest.
Oh, we leaving? Oh,
The goblins saw us in here.
Mhm.
Safest thing to do would be to leave him and to find a new spot, but we don't know where they're going.
Or we could tie him up and ask him some questions when he wakes up.
Well,
And
he
take
We
is
him
already
with us.
tied up. We did great job.
Well, take him with us, I mean.
What
And as
kind of
Tuli
questions?
says this, you can see this goblin's eyes are beginning to kind of flutter. They're going to be waking up pretty soon.
Can I can't like knock him out again. I can't just like re-up the knockout.
If you want to, I would say every time you do that, there is a small chance that you are going to just brain this dude.
Okay, well, she's gonna crack her knuckles and get ready, but she won't do anything yet.
wait. If we want information about the money estate, we could ask him.
But me agree with
Assuming-
Emmy too that we
That's assuming he'll talk.
And remind me of the logistics of your spell. Can you hear stuff that happens inside the hut?
Let me see. I just worked it out.
Like, is it literally just a small hut?
We also might want to try and stop the messengers from alerting the fort.
That's too late now.
That's a big ask. There's so many of them.
Is it like a
me
literal
not think me can bonk all of them.
small hut?
It's kind of like a
You'll love it.
sphere.
You'll see.
Like,
Everybody's
Ken-
trying to plan logistics, but you're really stuck on this hut.
no, but if it's just like is it visible from the outside?
I can make it
There's
opaque
gonna be
of any
like
color, or it could be transparent.
You can look into the hole and see shingle.
Just a poorly rendered
Not an
Minecraft
actual
world.
hut, but it's visible.
Bugmug? You in there?
Okay. Well, if it was, I don't know if it was like the rope trick where it was.
No, I can't do the rope trick right now.
Me think it too risky to take him with us. He could yell, he could scream. It would put us in danger. Me think.
I think we're already in danger.
It would put us in more danger.
Perhaps we can find another cave entrance?
They're gonna come back this way soon.
Yeah.
We need to make a decision.
I mean, this one's a dead end. We should probably look for a different avenue at least.
I have an idea. Before he wakes up, we should say we're going somewhere. But here's the thing: we don't go that way. We go a different way.
Yes.
And he'll tell his friends they're going that way, and then we'll not be
How
there.
about we just leave before he wakes up at all?
That's a good idea, too.
I like that idea.
He gonna wake up any second now.
Okay, fine. We can do that.
If he wakes up while we're leaving, we'll just say, "Let's go back to the swamp," or something like that. I'm not a very good liar.
Maybe someone else do the talking.
Yeah, I think
Or
that's
we
good. I
can-
don't speak Goblin.
Just tell him the truth and ask him not to tell anyone.
That
that
seems
he
like a
sucks.
terrible idea.
That's not gonna work, Tuli. I'm sorry.
Rob was
We
gonna-
wish it would.
This goblin, you can see just, this soup tastes like fingers. They're like beginning to wake up. They're dreaming. They're
Fingers.
almost awake.
New cave? Yeah,
That's
new cave.
gross.
Let's go.
Nora begins like trying to scramble up the side, and she's got like too many like ends to her wrap.
Taki will lift her up.
Oh, thank you.
And anyone else who wishes to be lifted out.
You lift Nora through this hole.
And then she's kind of on purpose gonna leave just her and Grimmy to last. Do people like allow that to happen?
Are we just evacuating?
Yes.
Do we know which way the goblins went?
Nope.
They went north. Oh, you mean
4 we heard going north towards the fort. The rest went northwest back in the opposite direction of the estate, with the expectation that they're going to loop back around in a little bit.
Yep.
So, as we're leaving,
If we go behind them, maybe, you know.
I'm going to cast with my last friggin' spell slot
Are there any
for this.
animals down here?
Make a perception check.
I had to cast Water Walk on us.
Okay.
Once everybody
18.
else is out and it's just
Was it
Honky and
18?
Grimmy, as she's like going to lift him up, she's gonna whisper, "Grimmy, where are we gonna go?"
Let's head towards the fort. We're done here.
Okay, Grimmy. Then she's gonna lift him up and then hoist herself up.
You lift Grimmy up.
She's gonna wink.
It's just you down here, Thule, now? And you're
Oh,
kind
I
of-
thought
Oh,
we
I
were the
was
last
waiting
ones.
until everybody else.
Okay,
was
so
gone,
before you are lifted up, you kind of take a look around. There is no animals in this hole. You imagine that probably when it rains especially hard, it mostly fills up with water, so probably not the best, especially when you seal the entrance, not the best
hopefully
place
that
to
guy
stay.
doesn't drown.
Yeah, but you seem to be about on the verge of waking up.
Hopefully he can swim.
You pop up to the top.
You can
The
become
two
mud.
of you make your way up to the top as well, calling down behind you that you're making your way off in a different direction than you actually intend to travel.
I want to use Mold Earth and make footsteps going in the way I just said, and then use it to clean the footsteps behind us as we walk.
Okay. So first, you create some footsteps, and then as all of you begin to walk away, traveling presumably a little bit to the northeast, away from where you know the bulk of the goblins to go, although feel free to follow them if you wish. Grimgob, you turn around and every now and then just kind of swash your hand and just mold the earth to cover your path as best you can.
Nora will use like mage hand to kind of like gently pull aside branches so they don't like snap and cramp.
Both of you make survival checks, and we'll take the higher of the two. Call this shared advantage.
Shared advantage.
Not me.
16.
Okay. With a 16, you take a little bit of time to do this, covering your tracks fairly effectively from anybody looking over top. Not that you've seen any goblins flying on magic carpets around here, but you imagine you would be able to see like a pretty clean trail of where like there is no footprints as you do this. And so like it's almost conspicuously clean. But as you have seen these goblins kind of excitedly following any sign of people, this is probably enough to keep them off your trail. Probably. And you make your way to the northeast, looking for a place to lay low. Before too long, especially as you kind of travel around the mountain rising up in front and to the right of you now, there are places where no true caves, but kind of like large structures of stone that you could duck between and kind of find some shelter from the wind, probably not the rain. Are you just going to make camp kind of here in the rocks and the mud?
Nora suggested we look for another like sinkhole cave to see if there was like another like one that goes farther along and maybe has hidey holes.
Make a perception check.
How far from the base of the mountain are we from here?
Not terribly, probably a couple 100 feet, and it begins to much more vertically rise.
18?
18, okay.
Would there be anywhere geographically in that direction that might offer us some better protection?
If you were to get into the mountains, certainly. You can see like places where the shadows kind of drop over the last bits of light, offering deep, dark sort of places that would indicate caves, or at the very least, places where there is like a bit of a rock ceiling.
Because I'm wondering if like we go up there, we can at least get a better vantage of the estate and possibly find some caverns that go down into the larger structure from the mountain range, or from the mountainside rather.
Absolutely. That would probably be possible. The rain falling now would make it hard to really see very much. It's going to be hard until the morning at least to see much more. But in terms of finding a place to hide, that would probably offer you a place like this. With an 18, Nora, as your group kind of begins to look for a place to lay low, you're keeping your eyes on the ground, looking for a place where maybe there is like a sinkhole that you can make your way into. Where the mud is kind of clustered with footprints. You look at the direction of them, and you can see that there are some footprints that are older than others, and they cluster together more or less. And you do note that there is a place where the footprints form a very reliable path to and from a place. And if you wished, you could try to follow this. You don't immediately see another sinkhole.
She'll point out like the older path that's been like kind of trailblazed, and it's like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
What direction does it go in, roughly? Is it like more into the mountains?
Yeah, more into the mountains.
If nothing else, it will... There must be some kind of shelter if people are going back and forth a lot.
I say we go to the mountain.
Well, that's where this is headed. Okay.
I guess we'll follow this
We
route.
have no opinion. We just want to go.
You begin to make your way towards the mountains. Are you following that path?
As good as any so far.
Okay, you follow that path,
we
and it does
still-
lead you towards the mountains, the same place that you imagine there might be more shelter.
Are we still leaving a pretty clear trail, even on this more trodden path?
It's a little easier to disguise your path as you get up
Mhm.
away from the mud, and there is just more stone. You're leaving fewer footprints, and so it does become a little easier to lose your trail.
Hmm.
You walk for another 30 minutes, really looking for some place. But as you get further up to the very base of the mountain, there isn't a whole lot. But Nora, following this path, you do eventually see in the distance a place where the trees do not grow, where the stones do not build up to form mountain, but really just a little indentation, almost invisible. It looks like a cleft in the stone of the mountain. But this is where the trail leads.
I think there's something here. Maybe similar to the temple that we went through earlier. At least a hiding spot.
Oh, willing to make a closer look.
I don't know if there's gonna be a hiding spot. We've been following a pretty clear trail, right? Like a well-trodden trail.
Nora tries to get finger holes around the indentation to see if it's
You kind of put your hand in. You can go all the way to your elbow. You can go all the way to your shoulder. If you look in, it's only about 3 feet wide, very narrow. But past that, there is an opening that's almost certainly hand dug. You can see little goblin fingerprints in the mud that has kind of pulled the dirt away. And you can see stone. Not natural stone. These are stone bricks. Yes.
Can I make a check and do I get my thing?
Yeah, sure.
Grim Grab shoves,
Just any
pulls
check.
Nora out of the hole.
Any old check, acrobatics.
No.
Oh, that's terrible. 11. This
Grimgrab,
was a
You try to
stone
look
cutting
past
check.
Nora,
Mhm.
but Nora, billowing garments, fillowing the space, really hard to see
Billowing.
much more than just Nora.
Nah, fine on the sea.
Well, at the very least, there's space in here. Could we all fit?
Yeah, it's going to be for Tonki a real squeeze to get in, but past the first 5 or 6 feet, it opens up and you can see what looks almost like a little room. In the past, in this region, you've seen stone runes from Obra. This is not that. This is much more recent. You are looking at goblin bricks, roughly hewn from the mud, baked and then hardened. They're a little bit more red, almost yellow in cast, and they have been built to form a much larger space in here.
Hey, Donkey, remember that last time that we used sunflower oil to squeeze you into that really tight cave that we were exploring? We're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah, that's fine, but isn't this someone's house?
I think maybe it was an investment that fell through.
It looks like a traveler's sanctuary. If you're passing through the mountains, somewhere to consistently be protected from the elements.
Hovel.
Ralph,
Mhm.
are you trained in religion?
Yeah.
Make a religion check.
Are you trained in that thing that you're a cleric about? Yeah, I guess.
This could be.
You know what? At this point, it might as well be. I'm going to use different dice because these have been being weird tonight.
While you make that check, I'm just gonna say out loud.
Natural 20.
Oh, never mind.
Ralph, as you stand at the edge of this space, Nora takes up most of it. You can see Grimgrab trying to look through, but unable to do so. You are taller than your twin. You can just kind of look over Nora's shoulder. And you look into not a house. This is a place where there is some gravity. As you look here, there's a stillness. The kind of trail that leads to and from this place speaks to people coming to pay their respects. And you recognize that you are looking at a hidden entrance into what is likely the Crackle Slash burial ground. Set apart from the town, away from the village proper, this is where many old bones likely lie.
Well,
we've disrespected them a lot already.
we found their gravesite.
Oh, well then it will be quiet.
Until they come bury their dead.
They probably won't do that while they're on the lookout for us, though. We'll be gone by then.
Hopefully not.
That seems like weird.
By the way,
it's probably a pretty large space, though.
Like a history check.
Did anyone else think it was odd that guy, that Crackle Slash that we killed, he said twice that we were going to fight him again, or that he was going to come back?
Yeah. Mia exploded his head, but he kind of made it seem like it wouldn't be enough.
I don't speak Goblin.
Yeah, he said that, I think first he said, you'll fight me, but you won't be able to fight me and my brothers, as if we were going to fight him again. And then, before he died, he said, this is not the last time the air has been driven from my lungs. So, I think the Crackle Slashers are doing something fluky with their dead.
I don't know, that just sounds like bluster to me.
Well, we are standing in their grave zone.
Did it seem like bluster to me?
Make an insight check. Tuli, as you look at this structure, as everybody talks in front of you, you recognize that you are not looking at historical ruins. You're not looking at Ober City. You are looking at something that has been built within the last 5 years.
14.
14.
By the way, that has nothing to do with where we are now, but I'm just saying that we might see him again, based on what he said.
With a 14...
Oh, hopefully not in here. And Nora tries to go in.
There's no bluster to this person's words. You get the sense that you may not have interpreted them correctly, but they believed them. Tuli, this construction is recent. It's goblin made. It's using local resources to build these bricks. And so very recently was created, and it's big for a goblin structure. Inside, the ceilings get up to be about 15 feet tall. You can see in the shadows, these kind of pillars hold the ceiling of the loft. A lot of care has been put into this. This is an important structure to these people.
Does it seem like... Because have we entered, like, the resting place proper?
No, you're still kind of just standing outside this little...
Nora kind of has.
Nora's clogging the entry.
She's wiggling through. She's trying to get in.
Okay, because I guess we'll just wait till we go further in if we're going to go in.
Oh, we're making camp here?
Nora, you wedge your way in, kind of squeezing through the stone, and as you kind of pop out, catching yourself on your foot, you are in a very large space. It spreads off maybe 30 feet to your left, 30 more feet to your right, and then what is your dark vision?
That? 60 feet?
It goes further than your vision, out and past you. You can see pillars, and then in the walls and into the pillars themselves, you see skulls and bones kind of set into these little notches. You are standing within an ossuary.
This is perfect. I've seen a few depictions of these in the museums.
Make a perception check.
I also go in at this point.
16.
Okay.
Wait,
I'll go in last.
is it one?
Grimgob, you join.
Yes.
Nora, as you kind of look about this place, this is a little bit of a messy ossuary. There are bones on the ground. There are bones still kind of joined together. There are bones that still have some gristle attached to them.
This is a goblin ossuary. This isn't the depictions in the museum day.
Ossuary.
Sure.
What are the chances this place is mildly cursed and those will come to life?
I mean, if there's...
Non-zero.
Well, yeah, there's never not a chance of curse.
In the darkness, there is a clatter of bones.
The non-zero has gotten higher.
No, I'm not in yet. I'm coming last.
Grimgob is now in. Ralph, Nora, the three of you are all in there. Tuli and Tonki, the two of you are still on the outside.
Tuli, me think me should go last because if me make it crumble or something.
We'll all die together.
For what it's worth, I don't think we should be here.
I also, this is a questionable decision for sure. But we
At
could,
least 1 hour.
we could attempt a short rest and then move on.
I suppose if we're all going to be hanging out in the graves.
Me not think this such a good idea either, but group gotta stay together, right?
You can learn a lot from the past.
Okay, Tuli.
They belong in a museum.
Looking at the entrance, can I use my thing and confirm that I can get through there okay?
You can. If you were to do it in a rush, there is a very real chance that you could get stuck.
Okay.
And so you can kind of shift your weight, you can get down on one knee, kind of rotate through, push yourself with your leg. It would be hard to do that in a hurry, but yeah, you can definitely get through.
Okay, so I guess she starts going through and she's like, me just want you to know, you wouldn't be able to do this real fast without it crumbling.
How big is the entrance? Is it like a door or is it like a tunnel that she's crawling
It's like a
through?
tunnel.
Okay.
Even for, this was definitely created to be a hidden entrance. And so like, there is no traditional door. It's meant to just not be found. And now that it's been found, for even for you, you have to duck your head to kind of like waddle your way in. For Taki, it's like army crawling in.
Mm.
But you make your way in.
Go like this.
So, once we do get in, is there like an actual entrance proper that's been sealed off or something?
Are you going in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went in before.
So all
Taki
of you
for-
kind of make your way inside. Now that you're in here, you don't see any entrance. What you are looking at is just these pillars that go into the darkness. Presumably there is more structure in there. You are seeing bones across the floor, in the walls. You are seeing skulls kind of piled into little shelves on the pillars themselves. There are also bones still with like bits of gristle attached to them, scattered on the floor.
Now that we're here, I investigate the room.
Make an investigation.
Nora's like sat down and begun.
Grimgob
a
begins to
short
walk into the
rest.
darkness.
I am also starting a short rest. I have 120 feet of dark vision. Do I see anything that Nora didn't?
You do. You see the room goes back approximately 100 feet, almost like a rectangle. And at the very end of this space, you can see 3 doors. One on the sort of northern facing wall. You can see one on the east and one on the west. You all entered from the south. The doors all look relatively similar, though the one heading off into the east is ajar. You can see kind of corroded and rusted, but ajar.
That's not a door, that's
And
a jar.
make a perception check, Taki.
Dirty 20.
In the darkness of this space, there is something lurking. You heard bones clatter, and at first, the kind of refuse, the piles of bones, easy enough to think that you maybe shifted it as you all entered, but that was the sound of something moving.
Mm-hmm.
And with a 20, you said, you do not see it, but you see the absence of an invisible creature, large, getting closer, lurking along the eastern wall. And it seems to be approaching your group. You see Grimgob kind of wandering into this chamber, and you see this kind of shape, almost like heat distortion over a hot road. Get a little closer to Grimgob.
There's something in here.
What was your investigation check, Grimgob?
I didn't roll very well. 10.
A 10. You find bones. You find
Yep, that's
goblin
bone.
bones. You find little chunks of kind of toughened meat kind of nestled into these. You find shoe marks
That's
in
weird.
places where they have broken in
Someone's been
half.
chewing on this.
Something here, Grimmy.
Can I
Something
look
big,
for-
invisible.
I
This-
run back to the group.
So as Grimgob turns around to you, as you say this, Grimgob, you can hear deep right behind you this,
Oh, fuck, it's behind me again.
Oh my god, again.
and suddenly the invisibility peels away like plastic wrap just being torn through the face of this displacer beast.
Oh no!
But as you have all entered the bone cleaner's lair,
Oh,
this is where we're going to end the evening because we do not have enough time for another combat.
bone
Thank you
cleaner.
for joining us for this session of A Tale of 12 Gems, and we will be back next week as we start the 4th combat of the day. But thank you for joining us. Please be safe. It is wild out
I
there.
attempted.
And we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, we might die.
I actually still have most of my resources left, which is nice. So